Yeah, we're gonna do a bit of Minecraft. I'm gonna skip this song because this song's kind of bogus. There we go. I mean, this is okay. It's not the best. It's not the worst. Anyway, let's change our layered. You got popcorn and an apple pie. Oh, dang. Okay. That sounds pretty yum. We're all just one giant collective Daimono. I mean, with how the memes go together, perhaps that's the case. Slowly becoming one big amorphous blob. Also, I seem to have closed Discord. So where did the Discord tab go? One sec, I'm just trying to open up Discord. Oh, the Lunar Festival's back. Oh, excuse me. Got a little bit of a tickle for it. Alright. Not pie, ale. Oh, ale! Can't remember the last time I drank ale. We just combined to form a weapon of mass destruction. Cue the song Mass Destruction. Alright, let's have a figure out. The thing is, I have less that I'm like targeted to do in this versus say me doing Geo I have like a million and one things I need to do. This I have very specific things I need to do, which is my wish list. So, Volcana gems, I need lots of Volcana gems. We need 10 Great Spirit. I still need 15 fucking tickets. I can't believe I need 15 tickets still. It's so madness. Lavinus, Palladiums, Fatalis. I have to grind Fatalis. I don't really want to do Fatty though. Great Spirit Vein gems. So I only need 10 Great Spirit. That's pretty good. Alright, what quests have we got? I mean, the thing is, every quest is up now. That's the crazy thing about it. You can do anything at any time. I don't really want to solo Fatty, and I can't be bothered doing Volcana right now. So perhaps we'll do one of the others. You know what I should do, chat? You know, I actually have this to do as well, which is capturing monsters so we can get the orange completions. And no one's on right now, so maybe I could do that. So I only need a few, it looks like. So we could do whatever the tier 1 monsters are for capture. Which... I don't know what monsters I need to catch for tier 1. I don't know how it tells me, is the problem. I feel like there's a way it can tell you, the game can tell you, but I really don't know. Let's have a look at the hunters next. Because you can see I've captured ones on the right hand side, but something suggests to me Tizzy is one of them, because it's a 3. There needs to be a way to tell. This game is a little bad in that regard, where it's like, I don't know why they did this with the optionals, where it's hard to tell what optionals you have and haven't completed. Because there's hidden ones, basically, and they only appear if you capture monsters. So say with Hiss, we've got this special arena Rathian. So I know that I've done a Rathian. Baroth, Diablos. It must be tier 1 monsters, so something really, really squishy. They're probably ones that are in the optional tier. So let's have a look at the... So anything here. So we got Beatotus, which I don't know. Beatotus probably doesn't have an arena. Bambro probably has an arena. Jagras. I don't think Jagras. Probably Toby. Maybe we need to look it up. So what are they called? They're called special arenas. Should we get rid of the sunglasses and the mustache, guys? I don't know if I should. Keep him or get rid of him? Maybe we need a poll. Keep Dash and Sunnies. No, neither. Dash. Sunnies. Yep. All right. Let's have a look. See, I'm gonna look it up. So, what am I looking for? I'm looking for Special Arenas G1. Monster Hunter World. Right, the wiki has failed me yet again. The Factual Life wiki is so bad for Monster Hunter, guys. It's really quite awful. I have no idea why it's so bad. I just need a list. I don't know why it's like it hasn't got any G rank. This is a really bad website too. I'll just search G rank. Surely someone's got a list of them. Right, this has got a bit of a psychedelic tone to this. Just tell me the G-Rex. Here we go. It's Pookie Pookie Barroth, Toby Bambro. Okay, so we can try and do that. So Pookie Pookie Barroth, Toby Bambro. Okay, easy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. What happened to you? We got buffed up. Fritz came by and he's like, oh, well, you better be buff. And I'm like, okay. And then I ingested a shit ton of steroids. Alright. Let's see if I've got any investigations for some of these. By target, Pookie Pookie. Don't even know where he spawns, so just gonna assume up there. So I just need to capture him, basically. That's all I really need to do. Capture? Challenge capture? General capture? Challenge capture. Might actually put Flick on trap duty as well. Actually, change Palico equipment. We might actually give Flick the Molotov, because I just need him to do damage, so that'd probably be fine. But yeah, so I'm probably going to be doing this, I'll probably stream for another like 2 hours or so. I'm not going to do a crazy long session today, so we'll finish up at around 5, and then I'll head on out. What is this? What have you sent me, CJ? That's a big Kuliyaku, I've just noticed. Oh, I saw these. I actually saw these earlier, CJ. Hang on. Go chat. Have you seen these, chat? I saw these probably the other day. That's a huge Kuliyaku. But it's like armor, like, oh my god, there's an Anjanath. Okay. I need to move. I don't really want to fight Anjanath right now. I'm trying to show stuff off. The Metagross. These are all like as if they're Monster Hunter armor. Lance, Blastoise. I forgot Noivern. Noivern as a hunting horn. And Heracross as a... Whoa! Heracross as a hammer. They're pretty cool. I actually really like these. Alright. Let's get away from Miss Anjanath. No, neither? Okay. The vote was for neither. Give me a sec, I'll remove them. And you can see my cat face. Oh, my eyes were closed this entire time. I wonder how long they've been closed. Alright. Back to playing. I actually am curious, like, I actually kind of like those sunnies. Like, with this body. But this has got some real, like, hungry bear man look to it. Oh, wait, there's Pookie. We've been fucking about for like 5 minutes not hunting. I actually need some rocks. No rocks. Like none here. Fine, we'll just do this way. Where am I going? Wait, didn't I equip the mantle? I did, I put Rocksteady on somehow. Get him, Flick. I'm not going to answer that, NC. It's not really something I like to talk about on stream or anything. Stab this boy in the face. He's probably going to be red when he gets up. I don't want to anger the Kuliyaku, but there's a high chance that we do here. Yep. He's still yellow. I don't know if he's going to be yellow when he gets up. So we're not trying to kill this boy, I'm trying to capture them. Didn't need to tackle that. He's red though. Yep. It's Valentine's in Australia? Yeah, it is. Nice and sunny too, it's good weather for it. However, we are in lockdown, so can't really go out and about. So a lot of people's Valentines are going to be inhibited by that. What a timing. I can't get over the timing on this lockdown. Oh, that did a weird backwards swing. Just have to keep an eye on his health because this boy's gonna get beaten up pretty poorly. Got off the phone to my sister before, and she was like, if the border's open, can we come and visit? Oh my gosh. I don't even, the likelihood of them opening up now that the lockdown has happened, I actually kind of feel like might be lower. We're like literally in a lockdown, you want to fly down here, yeah. Alright, I might... Hopefully he doesn't die to this, but he looks pretty weak. Alright, that's pretty good. Right, let's try and trap him now. Yeah, I was right. Don't roar. I literally was about to put a trap down. Oh, he's flying. Is that his nest up there? Anjanath, no! Anjanath, please. Oh, he made him leave. I told him no. Even if you get down, you might get trapped here. That's definitely true, yeah. They'd have to all get COVID tests, and I prefer they drove down. Well, that was the thing. Do you know what, CJ? We were talking about the other day, like COVID testing, like for this one's actually really serious, and it's going to be hard to do because, oh my god, where's shit. Been a while since I've captured anything. So the hard part about this one is the fact that it is the British strain, which is extremely dangerous. So it actually is way more volatile, and them catching it quickly is very difficult. So them locking down so quickly as they did is really important. So, yeah. What's the music playing? I'm not sure. It's just a radio. This is called Hell in a Handbasket by Can't Swim. It's just a radio, a Twitch radio. They probably want to stay with me for free too. Oh god. Is your place big enough for having multiple people? Is that your new avatar? Has the change happened? It looks just like you. It's like me IRL, that's right. I had to reflect. No, this isn't the new model. This is Prince. Prince came by and dropped this off. How you doing, man? There we go, it appeared. Okay, Special Arena Pookie Pookie. So there's one. Imagine if I did like a bulked out Palico as my next model. It's some weird looks. Especially not for 2 extra adults and a 4-year-old. Ah. I know when a lot of people in Melbourne live in like mostly apartments, so... Are you finally doing every quest? Yeah, I'm actually maybe gonna bother to do that, considering I'm just waiting for the crew to appear. Don't know if they will today. This might be a me thing for a while. Because I think Bear won't be able to make it today. Buns is still on her break from streaming. And I don't know what Riku and... I never know what Riku and Tanuki are doing, because they're crazy hour people. All the trophies? No, fuck that. Never doing that. I'd just die. Samurai. I love how weird this radio is. There it is. Wow, this is a small one. Alright, let's just swing. How you doing today, Samurai? You enjoying... Is it good weather where you are? It's really nice weather with us. I assume you and Pixie... Wait, actually, here's a good question. Pixie and you, what day are you guys deciding to do stuff together? Are you doing it tonight, or are you doing it tomorrow? Ike, hey Ike. Hey Otacon. That taco cat has evolved into a muscle cat taco. Oh, you would poison me, you shit. Nick, that must mean he's a taco cat Pokemon. Man, I almost went into Professor Oak or into the whatchamacallit. Please stop spitting on me. Gonna be lurking? I have plans. Of course you do. That's what I was expecting. So they're gonna do stuff today. I was curious because it's like in America, Halloween isn't till tomorrow. Valentine's. Maybe you're right, Otacon. Snake out. How you doing, man? This poor Kuliyaku's just getting beaten about. Kuliyaku? Pookie. My brain's not doing well with Monster Hunter today, apparently. What's up? Not much. We're just doing side quests while everyone gets warmed up. Can you please stop doing that? You like that cut through to get the tail there. I probably should have wounded him. I really don't like how they've changed it so Clutch Claw is so fucking required now. Probably should heal up just in case I die to this thing. Heroics kicks in if I had Heroics. So it's true that you're a Pokemon like Otacon said? Definitely not. There is many different types of Palico, but none of them like a Pokemon. Oh god, Dai, what happened to you? Someone say something mean and you go decide to get fit? Yeah, I gotta go beat up the bullies now. No. I'd get fit on my own terms, not because of bullies. Hey Taco, hey down man. No, Prince dropped by and gave me this. Funny thing is, with my avatar change stuff, there's a high chance that we probably won't have a lot of these sort of silly things now. What are you, Dai? I'm a Palico. I'm a Palico. That took a little longer than I was expecting. Dai, since you are fit now, beat up all the bullies that bully me and my friends for being LGBTQ. Unfortunately, beating people up doesn't solve any issues, is what I'll say, Xander. But I'll beat them up anyway. You joining us today, Taco? Or have you got plans? Wait, what's a Palico type? Wait, what? This is a Palico type. My little boy here, my fuzzy boy here. Look at him. Don't talk to me or my son ever again. Dai requires violence now? I'm always fighting. I just beat up a big chameleon lizard bird thing. I've never heard of that Pokemon type before. Look, he's a little hamster. Not hamster, he's a little hedgehog. Thank you for the water, Xander. For real though, it sucks in high school with, like, you can't just go, like, I don't know. I would imagine it'd be pretty tough. Especially in this day and age. It was harder back then, probably, back when I was in high school, but still sounds like it's sucky. Because we're all about being more open now, but it still feels like there's a bit of support that's, like, not really gained with, like, places like high school and stuff. You should share my gift with everyone. Can we put it? Hang on. For you, Taco. Give me a sec. Did I put it in props? Or did I put it in art? I might have put it in art. There we go. Taco sent me this. I can't escape. Oh my god, do you know what? Hang on, guys. Can I put this in my hand? Put it on my hand. It sits on my hand. How's that? I'm sure Prince would be very impressed by this. Alright, so that one's done. There's more. Alright, I don't know if, I think, Toby? Is Toby one of them? Hang on, I might double check the other quests. Was Toby one of them? Toby was one, so maybe we'll try finding a Toby. You're learning in the session? Okay, cool. I'm just doing side quests now, so if you need to do anything, man, let me know. I need to search for target. Toby. Babby Toby. Why do I have a low rank one? I think Prince said he was doing some PC stuff, so he'll probably be a little bit off, and then I think we'll be doing some more. Let's see. Investigations. Toby Kadachi. Toby usually spawns up north. Probably around here. I feel like this music's not the appropriate music for how this is going. How I'm currently dressed. My shirt exploding off my chest. Should I be muscled up? I feel like maybe I need to be Muscle Cat today. Hang on. Muscle Cat. I haven't brought out Muscle Cat in a while.
Hey, Daimono.
Hey, Taco. How you going?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Pretty alright. Let's see. Gonna get me a Muscle Cat going on. Which one is that?
How's everybody doing today?
There we go.
How's your day so far?
It's pretty chill.
Isn't it Valentine's Day for you?
Yeah, it is.
Or... Valentine's Day is actually my boss's birthday.
Oh, really?
My karate boss. Yeah, my karate boss's birthday. Hello?
At least it's guaranteed to be like a day off.
How you doing? How you doing? I appreciate the follow for earlier. Really do. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far. For sure, sir. Oh, yes. What do I want to eat?
Maybe I should be overly buff. This is the semi-buff. I think I need to be more buff for next time.
Why isn't...
Oh, you can't use the Raider Rider here.
Today's good. Just watching a movie with the girlfriend while stuff on work. Yeah. Oh, I really do appreciate it, man. I'm trying to figure out why my game is not playing.
Oh, he's just there. Have you got big plans, Taco? For Valentine's?
There you go.
Punch. Ding. Have you got plans for Valentine's, Taco, or?
I wanted to take my girlfriend out for a ride, but her back hurts, so I might give her it back myself.
Oh, Toby's already asleep, but there's a thing going on, so I just gotta go.
So DJ, I actually was I used to run under
Oh my god, so swole Mono. I know, it's crazy. It's a bit
ago,
intense.
my name was Supreme Sting. And then I ended up changing it to Supreme Taco. So you're having a name Taco Supreme. It brings back some memories. I'm all trying to run like in Dauntless. I'm like, why am I not?
Oh, you've played so much Dauntless recently.
Yeah, I've really gotten into Dauntless. Like I kind of got into endgame somewhat. So.
How's the Twitch community around it?
Oh, it was pretty good. I've kind of been.
Also, hey Infinite, how you doing, man?
Week. Last time I streamed was like Tuesday. So.
Infinite, we're doing the Ender Dragon tomorrow. If you wanted to join us, I've got a whole like a portal and everything set up, so we're ready to go.
I'm waiting. I'm gonna be taking part in my setup soon to and then rearranging everything because I ordered a webcam and a string deck.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I haven't got a stream deck. I'm still very manual, but it's like it's handy having a keyboard with extra like buttons, so you can just set them up as extra shortcuts. Yeah. Oh, nice.
I did mine.
You might hop on for that. That'd be good at Infinite. I kind of want to make it a party out of it, so we'll try and I'll try and let everyone know on Discord.
Bear was saying that I should strap it to my chest.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Oh, and then I was like, oh, let me just make the whole icons, make it look like Darth Vader's like chest piece.
There's a dude who does like a lot of reverse engineering for games and stuff, and he did it for like a lot of the Soul series, and it's pretty cool. But he started streaming, and he got a Stream Deck, and just turned it into just an animated wallpaper, just all the time. He just spent most of his time doing that for a bit. But it's like, you can tell when a programmer, they get a fancy new toy, that's the first thing they want to do. Oh, I need to capture it. Shit.
How to play this game.
I'm
having a struggle fest.
That's okay. I need to capture him anyway. Go get traps.
Oh, he's in limping?
Yeah.
No, he's not.
Yeah, I've got a skull.
Oh, really? On my screen. He's walking just fine too.
Nah, he's definitely skulled. Whoops, wrong way.
I gotta see your screen. I wanna see what you see.
It might be because you just jumped into the quest.
That's weird. Like, yeah, not even on my screen. He's not even limping.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it's this weird thing with
He's not
this
even
game.
like flatlining. You need either too.
Yeah, it sounds like it might be you jumping in later. Just cause something. Have I gone the wrong way? We need a Raider Rider.
Yeah, so in order to run in that game, you would use R2.
Is there an interesting story behind the name Daimono? I have talked about it before.
I pushed the button to start running. Oh, now this goes on.
My original channel was actually a YouTube
I pushed
channel,
the button
Infinite.
to start running, and then my hammer started charging. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, so originally it was going to be about like monologues in like anime or video games. There's some really amazingly directed dialogue scenes in various media, and I was like, the great monologues, like great monologues of things.
I kind of want to get into
DaiMonologue, like as in big monologues. And I kind of liked Daimono together, and I was like, yeah, I'm pretty down with that. So like, I was like, okay, I'll stick with that, and then kind of never got around to the YouTube portion of it. Alright, where we at? Oh, do you know what I did? Oh no, Taco. I forgot to go grab traps again. I grabbed the wrong setup. Keep grabbing the wrong setup. Hang on. Where do I have... I have Farcaster there.
This is a capture?
No, but I need a capture to force the special arenas.
Okay.
How about you, Infinite? I'm actually curious. Now that you've said that, Infinite Cows. I mean, sometimes I feel like some people's nicknames are like, or like they're just two words they put together, or things they think that sound cool together, or lol random. But I noticed that you do have a I think is it Weebly animations GIF in the background of your streams with the million billion cows. There he is. There's the good boy. I'm glad Toby's coming back. Did wish that he had more love. Gone the wrong way again.
I wonder if they'll bring out a new variant for old monsters.
Possible. Hard to say. I think we'll probably just get default things at first. Maybe we'll get variants similar to how we did in World with like, how Iceborne was.
Isn't Toby originally a world monster, or no?
Yeah, Toby's only from World. So Viper was like our first variant.
Yeah, so I wonder if we'll get a Toby variant in Rise.
I reckon we'll probably get Toby. If Anjanath and Toby are both in, which is very likely, we probably will get both their variants, because it's just an easy thing for them to put in. But it sounds like the roster might be really quite big for this next game. It might be bigger than Worlds, which is exciting. And it's exactly what I said. The next version of whatever Monster Hunter will be much bigger than the roster in this one, because this one was kind of light in some ways. Unfortunately, I came up with this name when I was 11. There's nothing behind it.
I'm just not looking forward to the penis monster.
That's like... you'd find a lot of people that kind of have that. Like, I've had some really terrible ones over the years. But I actually think my World of Warcraft ones weren't too bad. And they're the ones that people know me a lot for.
I'm forgetting how to play this game, dude.
That's all it takes, the one session. The hard part about playing multiple action games. Optional.
Well, I think last time I played Monster Hunter on stream was the 3rd, so it was like 10 days ago. No. No, I guess I just didn't update it last Saturday.
Bigger buff body. That's what we need.
Oh, the Gamma?
Yeah.
Gamma, the big body.
I need to match what's on screen. Alright, well, we've now triggered, so now Toby can totally appear. What was the other one? Bamborough? Bamborough and Baroth. We'll try Baroth. And then I just need to rotate quest to it appears.
Barioth or Baroth?
Baroth.
I'm gonna bring my shotgun.
Oops.
Let's make it easy for myself.
Yeah, I mean, we're just gonna probably push this thing over. Don't really need it for Moxie, but I'm gonna anyway. Oh my gosh, I really don't like when it takes my cat head off. Reveals my head against the skin.
Huh. I used to not like seeing my character's head.
Oh, it's that boy.
After a while.
Hey, that boy, clean. How you doing? Keep pressing. I've been playing Outward, and I keep pressing the share button to open the map.
Oh.
How you doing? We're just doing some side stuff. So if you wanted to do anything specific, man, you just let us know.
Yeah, I've been getting into the Dauntless because I feel kind of want some new like hunting stuff. Like for me in World, there isn't like at this point there isn't nothing new to World. It's just the same missions on repeat.
Yeah, I think that's the hard part with like, I mean, especially being a 999 hunter. Like, yeah, you've seen everything there is to see.
I love this game. Like, I love this game. I really enjoy it. But it just after a while, it's just everything gets repetitive.
Yeah, that's why I try not to overdo with one game. That's why I couldn't. Yeah. Kudos to the people that are a single game type streamer, but I don't think I could do that.
So like Dauntless has brought me a more of like a sense of like, okay, like I'm not familiar with these monsters. At this point, I'm quite familiar with what monsters do what and stuff. Like one thing I don't like is about Dauntless, the hit zones compared to Dauntless and Monster Hunter are like completely different. Welcome back, Demonic. Like Prince would probably agree with me. We feel like the hit zones of Dauntless is kind of a bit janky.
Yeah,
it's a bit weird.
They're also I think my biggest problem with Dauntless was just nothing feels like it makes impacts. Like you have very much it feels like everything's just a wet noodle that you're hitting with.
What do you mean for like impact?
You'll never guess where I got CJ from. I actually don't know CJ. I actually was just assumed it was your name originally.
In that sense, or?
Sorry, what was that, Taco?
I said, what do you mean by like impact? Like your sense of like knocking out a monster or so?
No. Well, just hitting a monster. Like impacts in video games need to be how when attacks go out and how animations feel. It feels very, very soft in Dauntless. It's got a big problem that I find a lot of actions games do, and I think that that's something they can work on. But it's I don't know.
I do like the satisfaction because you have in order to
you're getting all layered weapons. Oh, you're doing all the layers as well. That's what I'm doing.
To like hit a monster.
That and now I'm doing side quests. I got a little distracted today. Maybe master all 14 weapons.
Like, really
that's fucking crazy.
them.
I could never do that.
And with
I love all the weapons,
the axe, which is very similar to, like, I would say, like greatsword. It's like greatsword meets like hammer.
Yeah.
In some sort. There's actually a mod for it. You can actually throw your axe.
Yeah, I saw that.
And so
you can
like,
play God of War.
You throw it and you knock out your monster. There's some satisfaction in that.
Yeah, it was. I was actually
running...
genuinely surprised about that game when it came. Like, I played it first because it was like, this is like, I just saw it as like this knockoff the game that I was like, this probably is not going to be very good. But then I played it, I'm like, shit, this is actually a Western hunting game, first of its kind, and it's like quite good actually.
I did give it a try at first. I wasn't a fan of it, so I just stopped playing it. Like, I didn't get very far. I killed like maybe 2 monsters, and that was it.
Yeah. Oof. You heard Neo 2 is a good distraction while we wait for Raz? Neo 2 is fantastic. Neo is really good. If you like Souls games, if you like Diablo games, like, you probably would enjoy it. Its action's a bit more like their normal games, which is like Ninja Gaiden and stuff, but it's very, very fun. BJ is literally my first 2 initials. I thought so. I guess I was right about that. I don't see Skull yet. But yeah, I'll be honest, there's heaps of hunting games. I think that's something that's a little bonkers to me, is the amount of people I've talked to, and they play lots of Monster Hunter, like a lot of Monster Hunter, but they don't know any of the other hunting games. That said, a lot of them were on like handhelds and portables and stuff like that, but...
You gonna be joining us today, Demonic? Oh shit. It's fucking Odo. I don't know. One thing I don't like about Odo is it's fucking persistent.
Yeah. Yeah. They've
like certain
they've
monsters,
replaced Devil Joe with
persistent.
Angry Boy here. He's still got a bit of health left.
It's like Angry Pickle Jr.
Pretty much.
PlayStation Plus anymore. What?
One red.
How many tunes for life, man? No, just kidding. Sorry to hear that, my dude.
2 red. Okay, there we go. That's enough. I forgot my traps again. What am I doing? Do I have a Farcaster? At least have a Farcaster? Do I have a Farcaster? Well, it's going to be a long run for me. I'll be back. I tried God Eater. I didn't stick to it. Yeah, I like God Eater a lot, but it's... I think a lot of the hunting games don't have the good game feel that Monster Hunter has. And I mean, there are some other ones from different like developers and stuff like that, but like all of them kind of have a loose feel to them.
Dauntless is very stamina heavy, which is one thing I kind of don't like.
Yeah, the weird Western thing. The West love their stamina meters.
Like, don't get me wrong, that some weapons in here are very stamina heavy, but just everything on there is stamina.
I think it's when it's recovery. I think when you feel like you're standing there waiting forever for it.
Alright, what the fuck? He came back for more.
Hopefully Odogoron doesn't kill him.
Let me abuse Odo real quick. I hope I don't kill Alright, he ran away.
I do like that we will get these mounts now that are completely controllable. I feel like they always wanted to have it that way, but they couldn't fully implement it the way they wanted, so we got the sort of this weird pathing one where he has to kind of figure it out. I feel like they ended up making more rules because of that though, which is annoying.
Yeah. I did discover like mounting in Dauntless.
Oh, is it? Did I know that? I don't know if I knew that.
If you're oh, what the hell?
Don't.
If you manage, you got a shock trap. Oh, I mean, there you go.
Hey, Mr. Cheese, how you doing?
Because there's these things. Because you can actually get a glider. So you can actually kind of like fly around like Batman a bit.
Yeah, I saw that Bear had one. That wasn't in the original game.
Yeah. So if you manage to get above the monster, if you get it right, sometimes monsters can knock you. Like I managed to get knocked way up in the sky. But if you can get way above the monster, there's a button. It's like R2, and you can like grapple on the monster, and you can like ride it. And just,
interesting.
Not out of it until you run out of stamina.
That sounds like that must have been something added as well, because I'm fairly sure that wasn't originally in the game. Can you mount all monsters or only some monsters?
I don't know. Like, I don't get it very often. It's not like where you would, like, you can jump and hit a monster on like Monster Hunter where you can't like jump if you would need a ledge.
Thank you for the breathtaking. Miss Cheese, I appreciate it.
Most of the time, there's like no ledge hopping or anything, or it doesn't do anything. Like if I just spam jump and attack, it's not gonna like auto mount something. You would have to be like way above it. Like if you happen to step on one of those jump things that don't throw you across the map.
Yeah.
Like if you're gliding, I don't think you can mount.
I don't know.
If you manage to glide and ride over it. But it's quite interesting. Like I try to do chain blades, so it's like dual blades with, and you can throw them.
I'd like you to get have a Palico and a Palamute help you fight in 2-player single player.
Ether.
Yeah, I don't know why it'd be good if you have both in thingy. But by the way, if any of you do want to join and start any quests, jump on in and just put up a quest and we'll join. I'm just doing these side quests.
It's quite interesting. So gear that you would get at the lower levels is still at the end game. Because because
I didn't know that one was actually on 0.
You reforge weapons. When you reforge a weapon,
Mr. Cheese,
it goes back to the level 1, and then you can work
I might have to.
up, but you get
I might have to.
item
Okay, all right.
Reforging, and you can either power surge armor or a weapon, and it'll max out the weapon or armor completely. So like like one of the first area monsters, if you power surge armor, it pretty much max that out at defensive 30, which is like the highest, I think.
Yeah, it's a bit weird that they have like that sort of system. Like, I know that they're probably trying to make it so they're different to the normal Monster Hunter games and stuff like that. I wonder how status will stack if everyone has sleep paralysis. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know, that boy clean. There's lots of stuff that we still need to stress test with Rise.
So like, what was I gonna say? So yeah, when I was looking up.
Fun fact: my classmates were playing Jack
I don't know what
in class, and my teacher didn't stop them.
With what and stuff.
You'd be surprised how often that might happen in some cases.
And notice
I remember I got away with a heap of shit at high school.
The first area level monster armor. I was like, what the hell? And then I was realizing, oh, you can max it out.
Yeah. I really don't, like, it's funny because it's like, I didn't play a huge amount of it, so there's so much I've forgotten, and it's like, I think that's the funny thing about each hunting game, like, because when I was playing Tokiden, and remembering just like, oh shit, there's this system, and then there's this system, and it's like, I do love that RPGs, each RPG can come at it a completely different way, but they're trying to do the same thing.
Damn, you just start going to quest hella fast. You're just speed running through this, huh? Daimono?
What's that?
I said you just speed running through all this?
I'm just picking up the ones I've missed, because it's not very often where it's a pretty quiet day where I can actually do side quests.
Oh, what, are you just going through all your optionals and stuff?
Yeah, I'm only missing the tier ones, I think.
Okay.
A friend of mine literally played
Like,
all of
there's some
Pokemon
people
Pearl
that
through his
just
English
don't do
classes. He was still the
optionals,
best
like,
behaved student in class.
I
That
know,
was the thing. I got away with a lot of shit
Curtis
because
from
of
the
that
Level Up
too.
Duo, there's a channel point redeem where
I also had the
people
same with
force him
work.
to do optionals. I guess you just would not do optionals.
Teenagers are rule breakers, not all of them. I hope I get another demo comes out before launch. We will get another one. We will. We will 100% get another demo before whatchamacallit, Rise comes out. It's just, it would be too weird for them not to follow what they've done in trends for the past few generations. And I assume we're going to fight Maglamalo. I don't think it's going to be an Elder Dragon. Because Magna is not an Elder as far as I know. I'm fairly sure he's like Zinogre.
Isn't Magmar like the flagship?
Yeah, he's the flagship, so I think
Isn't usually flagships like
it varies. Some of them have been flagships, some of them be elders. So like Gormagala, technically not an elder dragon, but we did fight him. Like yeah, and some generations didn't have new elders, so actually that's totally not true. They totally did. They just weren't in the thing. Not every flagship was an elder. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
Easy. I think, hopefully that was the last one. I have honestly no idea how many I need to do. That's the hard part.
3-minute, 11-second run.
Teenagers are rule breakers, not all of them. I think it's bad to put people in boxes. And see, I think it's just, don't put people in boxes. It's a good way to have people come at you and not prove you wrong, but mess with you. I think that's the funny thing about the boomer. Like, boomer Zoomer culture, weird as fucking shit right now. Like, ageism, totally okay.
Trying to drop rocks on me, boy?
Just missed. Gotta make a flat taco.
That's called a tostada.
Really, it has a name. I was gonna say, I bet you there is a flat taco. Tostada.
Yeah, it's just a corn. It's just like a corn tortilla. Most of the time, it's like hard shell, and they slap beans.
How do you eat
like,
it though? If it's like, do you put 2 layers of corn, or does it like, is it just?
No, it's just like a corn tortilla. And then like our bean tostada at work is just corn tortilla, lettuce and tomato. I think they throw rice. I can't remember. And then there's meat, so then they just throw meat on there too.
So it's like it's just essentially a corn chip plate.
Yeah.
That's right.
You would eat it like you would like pizza or something.
Oh really? Oh okay, so it's more of a lightweight sort of thing.
Yeah. So I think our tostada.
There we go, we did it. All right, now I'm apparently missing a 4-star. Cool.
We're missing a 4-star.
Apparently, which is annoying. So let's have a look at the 4
Sometimes I
stars.
hate looking from because you don't know what you're missing, so you
100%.
have to look it up.
Yeah, I don't know why they did this. We kind of had stuff like this in the past, but I don't feel like it was ever to this degree. This is really fiddly. Azure, Rathalos, Black Diablos, Fulgor, Acidic, and Ebony. So I need to check in my Hunter's Guide. You're welcome to join us, by the way, that boy Clean, unless you're wanting us to join you for a particular quest. Give me a sec. Have a look. I must be super duper close. Trying to find captures for Azure, which Azure is probably one. Black Diablos.
You just gotta capture one of each, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Am I right?
Yeah, if you capture them in an investigation or an expedition, I believe is what is the unlock thing for it. I was saying 4-star, wasn't I? 4-star. No. Yeah, it's hard to say. Acidic, Ebony, it could be one of every one of them. That's the hard part. I'm really excited to see what the new elders will be in Rise. I know, I'm kind of excited too. I think I have a leak as to what the final boss / one of the elders might be. But beyond that, I really don't know. I assume we will probably get at least 2 to 3 elders, I assume. We are probably getting one very fan favorite returner.
I hope Nerdy does come back in some Monster Hunter game.
Yeah, I don't know if he'll come back for Rise, but I think he will come back at some point. He's pretty cool. I think Nerg's one of the best monsters they've made.
Oops. Like if they make a like, let's say a Monster Hunter like World 2 or something.
Yeah, I think he'd have to be a pick for World 2. I wonder whether or not it would be called World though, because I can't imagine we'd be coming back to the new world. I feel like this is kind of done and dusted, but maybe I was right where I originally said that we're probably going to split and have an old world series and a new world series, but I kind of don't really want that in a sense as well.
This would be like hypothetically like one new continent besides the like then you got Celiana as an island. So
well,
I wonder
if we look at the map, we've actually explored most of the continent, is the sad thing. Compared to if you look at the old world's continent, that thing's fucking massive.
So maybe they might do more. Maybe they might find another continent.
Well, there's two other continents that I'm well aware of we haven't explored, and there's hints as to one of them may be opening up to us at some point, but I still kind of find it might be a bit unlikely, unfortunately. I don't need to do Fulgor. It's just, I'm just going to rotate them through. Did you want to do anything but that boy clean?
You want?
What's that?
You want me to look it up and see what you need? Or?
I've already looked it up, I just don't know which one I haven't done.
Well, you have a blue name, so all you have to do is just... maybe it's something in the guidelines that you might have to do?
Nah. It'll be capturing one of these, and I don't know if it's Azure. I don't know. The problem is it could be Azure. It could be Azure, Diablos. I don't know. I don't think it'd be Black Diablos. That'd be weird.
Does it have to be
Aesthetic or Ebony? I might try and Azure. Oops. Gotta pick up the quest first. Azure. Azure. Azure?
Bring a lot of it. Oops, excuse me.
You want to do an Ode to Destruction? Alright, we'll join you for that then, Dat Boy Clean. I actually wouldn't mind that because I do need Great Spirit Vein Gems still. I need a shit ton of them. I love that I'm Hunter rank 666 now.
Oh, you're just 666?
Yeah, I'm El Diablo. I actually have a devil skin that I made for a light armor. And that Yonks go. Alright, cool. Oop. Sorry, I'm just getting messages. I'm just making sure that plans for tonight can go ahead. Cool. I hope Daimono comes back, or Shigara Magala. I think Shigara Magala has a high chance, eventually. He's in GU, and he's really good, and just works really easy. Daimono, I don't think... You never really see the siege returns unless they can just transition them straight in. Like, the fact that we got... Lao Shanlong is like... It's one of those things where I... was a little surprised by that because they had to remake the arena and all that sort of thing. But it kind of just transitions over to GU okay. But like seeing Zen Moran and things like that, it's like Zora Magdaros or anything like that, I don't think it's very likely because they'd have to do so much work.
joining late to these quests.
What's that?
I said I'm always joining late to some of these quests.
Daimono would be really cinematic though if we get a world version of him. Like, nice. I'm a little disappointed actually Zora Magdaros. Okay, I love Zora. I think he's a really fun fight. I think he's interesting. I think doing him over and over can be a bit shitty, but it's like, what kind of annoys me about him is that compared to Daimono, which was an active climb fight, like the fact that we were actually actively, like, had to climb on him, climb on the platforms around him, and he was still fighting at the same time, way cooler than slow-moving big target that didn't really fight us.
They could have done better.
Yeah. I think they were really just trying to drive home the point of big monsters and the life force that they bring. Oh, yep. Oh, we're going bop bop times. Ah, I was hoping I'd get that. Oh, my thing's about to wear off. Oh, I wasn't sure which would happen there first. The wear off of the land. I can just see that boy just spinning in the background.
Damn it.
I really love the hammer in this game. I think they did a good job making some of its moves look just really cool. Yellow. Oh, fuck off, you big bastard. Good, I'll remove this one here. Okay, what's with that bod? What's with that bod is Prince came by and decided that I needed to be buff boy. That's what's up. Hey, Al. Did you have a nap? Nah, I was hoping I'd get a knockdown.
Damn. I'm not pinned.
You missed when I had like sunnies and like a mustache though. I felt like I was looking at oh shit, what's his name? Dr. Disrespect? Is that his name? I forget his name.
I think it's Dr. Disrespect. He wears like body armor, mullet,
Yeah,
glasses.
yeah. That dude.
Yeah. Pretty sure that's Dr. Disrespect.
Do you know what's crazy about that dude? He's been doing YouTube and Twitch and all that sort of stuff for a very, very long time. And he's actually gone and come back multiple times. It's very odd. Because he was a part of Machinima way back when. That's how I know a shit ton of like streamers and people, because they came from like old YouTube. Oh no. Oh shit. The ledge. Maybe stuff up.
Oh, was I stunning you?
No. I tried to step at the ledge, and the clutch core when I pulled it out made me step back down. Ooh. He did a wing hide. Lewd hentai noises intensify. Oh, I got 666. Well, I'm ranked 666. And there's the KO. Probably ended that a little bit early.
Missed.
It's okay, we can do this. Shit. Oh, angry. Yeah, if I didn't get that KO, that probably wouldn't have caused that. Then again, a mount usually makes anger.
Oh. I'm bleeding.
From the Tukus? Get that checked out. Oh. Boy's still trucking somehow.
Bruh. I hate when that happens. When you get interrupted or a helm splitter and it wastes your gauge.
Yeah, I think that's something that people are going to like about Rise is I feel like the longsword is just going to be very fortunate in that regard with the whole heap of stuff. Dude, your Palico avatar could probably be fist fight one of these monsters. I mean, have you seen buff Palico in this game? He has fist fought monsters.
I'm buff as you, man.
Shit, yeah.
Now I got a monkey in my head.
More impressive because I'm a cat. This is not normal. Cats don't usually get this buff.
I don't know. Have you seen the Meowster chef? That's a pretty buff Palico.
That's true. But the reason everyone knows his name is because he's special.
See, look, I'm buff too.
You're all going to space. Everyone gets to fly. My party. I haven't even started World yet. I love it. So, who was I talking to the other day? There was someone asking about where they should start. And I was like, well, Rise is just around the corner, but you could play these ones. And they're like, yeah, I want to start now. I'm like, alright, well, World's a pretty good place to start. But, again, you don't have very long.
World would be a very good place to start. Like, if you're going into Rise, like, I would just stick with the base world, unless you really want to eventually keep going into it. But I would just do base world for somebody, because I feel like a lot of the mechanics are very similar to World. For the aspect of it, so you have a sense of the idea of how those things are going to work. So,
oh, World's funny because like it has a bit of an issue if you ever want to go backwards though. Rise probably won't have that issue because it's going forward. But if you play World and then you want to go backwards, you have to accept that there's a lot of quality of life. So the amount of quality of life that exists in World is so enormous compared to any of the old games that it can be really, really hard to go back.
Demonic. What's being posted?
Alright, might do another one of my silly ones. No, not. Oh, there we go.
Oh, Sappy's out. I don't know when Sappy came out. I haven't played World in a while.
I can't remember the last time I've done a siege.
Wasn't it KT last week?
Probably. I think I remember the crew wanting to do some KT. Oh, I really don't like when I take my head off to eat. That unsettling color.
Got weakener.
Oh, nice. I should grab traps, but I still remember. I wonder why Prince is doing PC tonight. It's kind of weird.
I think he'd be joining us soon.
Does he usually do PC and then switch over?
I think normally he plays a different game first. So I think he's going to be playing some PC and then joining us. Let's go take a dip down onto his stream real quick. fuck is he fighting? Holy shit, dude. He's hunting a Baryon. That's a Frost Fan, and that's a one. Huge one.
Frostman's just generally pretty fucking big.
Like, I thought he was fighting Bambaro for a second. Like, that's how fucking huge he was. You know, like how Bambaro, it's like generally Bambaros are very, like, a large monster. Like, certain monsters are more generally small compared to certain other ones. But I thought he was like Bambaro for a second.
Holy fuck. I just refreshed because I wanted to see who was on. He's on 110 people. Fuck me.
I wonder if they'll release a new, like, roly-poly monster.
I don't know if we get a new one. I think we'll probably get an older one back. Very likely. Kind of want to see a couple of certain monsters. Really, I want to see them return because there's some. They're not hard fights, but they're just fun, interesting fights, and I think their armor is actually quite handy in terms of skills. Oh man, I want to know how the skills work. It's the biggest thing I'm waiting for.
Isn't like Rathian almost in every Monster Hunter?
Yeah, Rathian and Rathlos are the flagship monsters. They are Monster Hunter.
Yeah, that's what I kind of figured. Because I remember my friend, he told me he used to play the old Monster Hunter games, and he said he remembered like Glavenus and Rathian having like something against each other. And then, so when they did the world, when they were dropping like Iceborne and stuff, like trailers.
Yeah, well, Glavenus is actually really new. Glavenus is from Generations. It was in the original trailer for Generations. There was a couple of different monsters that they have done some cool stuff with, like even Rajang has some of that stuff with like him and Kieran, and I think World just really this really was like, as much as it's new, it's still for Monster Hunter fans. I think that's my favorite thing about this game, really, is like, as much as people might be like old school, like, oh, I don't want to see any changes, this game has done so much.
Got it.
Ah, I missed.
I did a Foresight slash, and then I was gonna like whack it so I can get the next buff up, but it knocked me, so it fucked up.
Yeah, this is a pretty dangerous place to fight. We can probably flash this one actually because he's not tempered.
Oh, then he would fall straight down to the next floor.
Probably easier to fight down there than up here. I had a feeling he was gonna fall anyway.
Got knocked out.
Welcome on in, Twinkle. Just by the way, guys, I am trying to capture this thing. So don't go too insane.
Don't go ham. Bruh.
Oh, I tacked into that.
If you saw my screen, I was literally coming right down. I literally made contact with the tail. But because he roared or knocked me, it did not count.
Yeah, it's the risk reward of some weapons, like the longsword.
It did me dirty.
Nice. Please don't go up. Me, you.
Someone mounted.
Oh, it's sword and shield. Nice. Trying to keep an eye on his health bar. I'm always concerned whenever doing groups with captures. Hell.
Bruh.
Oh, he's pretty low. Might Slow down, guys. I don't know if there's a red. Did I get a red drop? I think it might be. Actually, here. There's stuff. Go nuts. Oh, he's so close. Alright, other trap time, because... Very close. Nope. Oh, I bet you this isn't right either. Oh, we're getting red drops. I just realized what's happening. We're getting red drops because Twinkle's using the clutch claw attack, which is messing up. Oh, thank you for the water. And now I can't capture, but that's okay. He's gonna leave. Thank you for the water, Al.
Oh, I thought he was gonna kill it on that. Yeet.
Alright, I better go get more captures unless... He's definitely skull now. I was too eager.
Oh. Everybody back off. Everybody back off. Let him be. Let him be.
Wait, where's the hole? Am I blind?
Oh.
Oh, someone else got it. Nice.
Got him.
Thank you. Hopefully, I really don't know which ones I've got in rotation, but I just know I need to capture at least them one each. The head just being attached to this body. Ugh, a little unsettling. I don't know why they had to have like the black line.
Oh boy, I got the best jam in the game.
What, in this game?
Poison coat.
Oh, gem. I thought you said jam.
Oh, jam. Got a poison coat.
Alright. Did that give me the optional? Yes. Okay, fantastic. There's an optional, and then I'll do, if you guys want to do a quest, we can do whatever. Sunflowers! Hey, sunflowers. Now I can't get back to sleep. Oh, I'm sorry, Al. You're too engaged with Monster Hunter. The only solution is to play the game. Buff cat, but no paw. Yeah, we're carrying a little. We're carrying a little milky fella. I almost was gonna say it was Taco on my hand, but that's art made by Taco. All right, we don't need to capture this one. We just go nuts.
Go nuts, you say?
So if there's anything you need to do, Twinkle, by the way, just let us know. Jack up a quest. I love that I'm always like, as much as I played this game, I'm always lowest hunter rank for some fucking reason. People play this game a lot. Look at me, I know. The funny day. You missed when I had a mustache in the sunnies. It was really, I really, that was a funny thing to look over. The problem is I had so much shit on my face that I couldn't even see myself animating. When my mouth opens, I look so happy. Well, I found out the other day that I can apparently do a pog face. Phantoms clipped me as was doing one. Didn't know that was a thing. I don't know if I can do it again. Pretty hard to do. It's really funny because you'll notice that a lot of VTubers actually really like to try and do dang, I'm in range. They really like to do like individual eye blinking which is actually quite difficult to do. It's hard for me to do because I got glasses, but
I've almost kind of gotten switched over, but sometimes I fuck up in controls. Switching over.
oh.
I'd be like, yeah, man, I finally got it down. And then next thing, and you'd be like, nope.
I was because I've been playing Outward. That game has terrible controls, but you can remap them. So I was so used to playing it recent off stream, and then I decided to show it off, and all the controls reset, and I'm like, oh fuck, now I don't know how to play. My sub expired? My sub. Oh, your sub. Oh, sunflowers. That's okay. You still have a diamond. That's what's important. Hog is smiling in the air. Really? Is this the party we're gonna have today? Nice. Suck it, dragon. I actually want to. One of my new emotes that I want to do, because I haven't got one of those styles, is I actually kind of want to make a pog emote. I know that they're not rotating people or anything, but I think people still haven't quite settled on a pog they're happy with. Even though the Komodo I know is now our new one. I mean, I don't know why they didn't just leave it as hype, but I guess because people like saying pog. But
oh, the Komodo is the actual pog champ?
Yeah, it's now like the official one, and some people are not too happy because it changed to a different one. Because people were just using Komodo hype instead. Oh no, this is really... I could be dead. Got fire and poison now.
So no more daily pog champ. Damn, I was hoping I would make a pog champ.
I do like that emote a lot though, Al. That one's really fucking amazing. Prince did a really good job getting someone to do that one. This one makes you fucking happy? That's what I was saying, like, I actually don't mind the Komodo taking over. I accidentally when I was trying to pick up rocks. I'm a VIP in a stream, no longer in a different one. I don't want to message the person, but it feels like a waste of a VIP now. Don't worry. If someone feels like they want to remove the VIP, they will. I've actually removed mine off a few people just because like they haven't been around for ages, or like trying to make space for... A lot of the time I feel like the VIPs are often streamer friends because they want to have it so that people know who they are. My favorite emote on Twitch was Komodo Hype. Makes me Komodo Hype. Komodo Hype. This is a good song, I like this. Stone White Elephant Iron Head. Oh, it's kind of... You know what it sounds like, chat? It kind of sounds like Rage Against. It really does. They must be super duper inspired by them. Holy shit, this really sounds like them. Snowdog! Hey Snowdog! How you doing? Poor Wrath. I'll laugh if this is the last one I need, but I doubt it. Doing alright, and you? I'm doing pretty good. Valentine's, so we're going to be finishing up a little bit early today. And then, yeah, just doing some Mon Hunt. You thought they were a friend, but they were two-faced idiots, so great, I just decided to leave. I mean, if they never remove the VIP, then it doesn't matter. Like, it's hard to do because I've been through with them, but I'm sure I'll forget them. Yeah, you forget the channel. Like, you don't need them to remove. Twinkie, no! Twinkie, settle down! Twinkie, please! Twinkle, sorry, not Twinkie. There's another person who joins my channel sometimes. And what?
I'll be right back.
No problem, Taco. CJ, that's not how this works. You can't use free now. No. CJ, this is not how it works. You gotta record your podcast now? No problem, man. You're not. It's a lie. You're not all free. You're trapped here. Chat. My mod is lying to you. You're not free. Twinkie, please. Valentine's is also Singles Awareness Day. It really kind of is. That's why I didn't really make a big deal about it, that boy. Because some people, it's like, I think it's too much. Some people really don't like the concept of it. But, like, people will be doing it. And good to spend time with your loved ones. Even if it's not a romantic way. Weakener, nice. Go enjoy your podcast, DJ. You shit. Okay, I'll be back later. I'm gonna go vibe in some other streams. No problem, Al. Enjoy yourself. Alright, let's see if... Okay, you know how I like the other song? That's all of them. That's all of them. We did it all. Azure was the last one, apparently. Hang on. I'll be back. I'll be back, chat. I'm just gonna go outside for a sec. If you guys want to put up a quest, I'm happy to join you. But I'll be hopefully getting the super quest here. But again, remember, you are all free. No, you're not. He's a liar. Don't listen to him. I love myself. That's a good thing to have, and that's a good way to be. Maybe not to the extent that it could be a problem, but I think you should love yourself. Maybe not every night. Over and over, till your hands are sore. What is it? It's from a movie. There's a bit of a story behind it, Sunflowers. But, apparently the visual's not working. I'll have to fix that. Yeah. Here we go. We run this town. We run this town. Now, chat, do you want to do we run this town? Ray. Hey, Ray. How you going? I love Valentine's Day myself. Yeah. Cheap candies. I know. Yes, Ray's got the smart choice. Cheap chocolate. It's like Easter. When Easter's over, when Christmas is over, go buy the cheap shit. It's so good. Makes me excited now. You've now made me excited to go shopping. Shit, Twinkle's pretty cool looking. Twinkle's going full badass. Alright, did anyone check a quest up? If not, then I'll check mine up. Not yet. I kind of like this song, kind of don't like this song, because it's kind of got that sort of emo era. Here we go. We run this town.
I'm back.
Fucking back, man. We run this town, so... We're there. We made it.
Grabbing some pizza.
Pizza. Don't talk about food, man. I'm hungry already. It's only 4 o'clock.
Oh, damn. We're hunting everything.
Struggling to do that myself. Hang on. I like the name Twinkie more. I do have it. There is a person in chat called Twinkie. It is the emo era. My girlfriend's super into this style of music. It's not super duper my jam. It's alright. I feel like there's better rock stylings. Struggling even to myself. Love myself, I don't know. It can be hard sometimes, but trust me, you're worth it. Everyone is worth it. I was never able to do the emo look. I kind of had the emo look going on. What, sorry, man?
You ever seen Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., the TV show?
Nah. I'm not the biggest Marvel Cinematic Universe fan / TV. I don't watch TV at all, actually. I'll put it that way.
Well, it's a TV show. It does sometimes make references towards...
I'll join in a bit. I'll make some coffee. No problem, man. We'll get started then.
Like
is it okay to join, dude?
Like,
if not... Tanuki! Tanuki, that's like the silliest question I've heard. You're a part of the Sapphire crew. But, we're over in...
I've watched the whole series. I just finished watching the last season.
The normal chat.
But my manager...
You're always welcome to join us.
He just started watching it. So I was like...
No one will ever love you like I do.
And stuff. So I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go back and rewatch it. And the last time I knew, he was in like season 1, and I was like, oh, and apparently.
Just wanted to ask to be polite. You
Like,
do
he was
not
kinda
ever
gone for
have
2
to need
days.
to ask Tanuki.
And then normal, and then
Also,
last time
that's
then
true,
I
Ray
knew,
Ray.
like he was in season 1.
No one loves you like I
Then
do.
the next thing I know, he's in like start of season 3. I'm like, god damn.
Yeah, sometimes it's especially if something's been out for a long time, you just people can just burn
Yeah.
through shit.
Hello, motherfucker. What's up, man? Drop my alert. Want to say, okay, not a problem, Pneumatic. I appreciate you coming by. Hope you have a good dinner. What's for dinner?
I'm in a weird place. Thank you. Someone else got it. Oh, Twinkle's got this. Twinkle knows how to play.
Thanks for the shout out, my dude.
Gary! Hey, Gary. How you doing, man? Nuki might join us shortly.
Okay. Cool.
I think she's just setting up. Did that hit? I don't know if that hit. Whatever. Worked, I guess. I didn't see a damage number.
Oh, that sucks.
Well, it made him flinch, so it was like, it's still good. It was just kind of weird looking.
Oh, you be back. Okay, man, dude. See you. Hope it's delicious. I'm eating pizza. That's what I'm eating.
Pizza one-handed Monster Hunter longsword. The one that you need to have the most hands on the control.
It's not like great sword. You really need one button.
Yeah, I just hit triangle all day. That's all I need. Forward and triangle.
And sometimes circle to bash.
Are you going to join us today, Gary? I probably have about 45 minutes, an hour left on, of my sleeve, so we still can get some hunts in. But I got to the one that I wanted to. Bad T-Rex. I love how old Monster Hunter was way more dinosaur designs. It was just dinosaurs everywhere. Swingy, swingy.
It was like Power Rangers.
Old school Power Rangers. Tanuki! Oh, Tanuki's there. And then she gone. I heard her.
I heard something.
I think I'm gonna hang in stream for the night. That's okay, man. Are you still recovering from being sick, Gary? Man, Tiger X, you silly boy.
What the hell? That was weird. Thanks for the shout out. Giving the shout out there, Mike.
Nice.
I'll have to come by and check you out in a minute. I don't know if I follow you.
Oh,
Oh, God. Flinched it.
I'm so much better. Oh, you got test came back negative. Oh, that's good.
Oh, that's good, my dude.
Man, it's scary over there right now. It just sounds like you guys. It sounds like so many people I talk to are just constantly being tested in America. It sounds like very, very scary times for you guys.
I've gotten the... Oh, Prince is in session. No.
Yeah, I think he's just swapping over.
Like, I have taken the COVID test twice. No, 3 times.
Wow.
Only one of them came back positive. It's because of work. Work made us test because a couple people came back as positive. So they ain't closing the restaurant down for 2 weeks and sanitize it and everything. So, like, it's a very popular restaurant in our area.
Yeah.
So.
That's that was the thing. That's like when Bear was talking about his restaurant. It was like, it's interesting how you guys aren't shutting down anything, whereas like we're currently in lockdown because we have like 20 cases or so, but it is the English strain, which is super dangerous. But it's one of those things where it's like, I don't know, it's a little strange that you guys haven't had like crazy lockdowns like we are. But at least the numbers are coming down. I don't know if the vaccine is the best approach to it, but like
For martial arts, it's so dumb. Like, because
milky juice.
hey Prince,
What's up, Daimono?
Hey
Are you
man.
still sexy? Daimono, are you still sexy?
I am. You missed me with glasses and a mustache, man. I also have a little jug of glass of milk on my hand.
He added my the glass of milk that I made for him.
Perfect.
I hate it here. Come rescue me. I would, guys. I would if I could. Wait, is this a mount? Oh, I'm sorry if that was a mount. Oh, I'm sorry, Twinkle. I'd already clicked.
For a minute, so that's what we're doing.
I know that
having a
Quasi
struggle
and
for a bit, Prince.
I know Quasi and Pixie were mentioning that they're going to be
You forgot how to play Monster Hunter?
they're going to be they want to move over here, and they really do,
like,
and I would
it's
love to have
R2
them come
run
over here, but
and Dauntless. I'm all trying to run in Dauntless. And I'm like, why is
Eat
my
shit.
camera being pulled out?
poor cat.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get stuck.
I'm still mad I got COVID. Wait, you actually got it?
I've kind of got it.
Oh, did your family actually get it? Oh
No,
man,
this
that
is a fun
sucks. Shit, Gary. Is the rest of your family okay?
Man, you are.
Because I know a couple of you
are
were sick.
a majestic beast,
Oh,
Daimono.
fuck. Mild symptoms at worst? I got pretty lucky? Yeah.
Like, I'm just
They're
looking
moving.
at
They
how
won't be
much
able to
you
move
right
for a
now.
while, but they want to move over here. Or at least come over here for a time.
Guys, we're gonna get the multi up
Because
here, so let me
it's
make sure
one
that
of
I
those
have
things where
that
it's
updated.
no one from America is
Bro,
coming
that makes
anywhere.
contact.
Like, no countries are going to let Americans in for a long time, it feels like. And Australia especially, like, so...
Get the timer for it too.
Take me with you.
So if you guys would like to watch all three of us
I mean,
right
it's
now,
not
we're
too bad in
Sapphire
Japan,
Stardust.
from what I've heard. It's like, it
Bear
sucks
probably be
how they're
doing this
reporting
later.
it and all that sort of stuff,
Get the
but
multi-link. You can
it
watch
sounds not too
myself.
bad, Sunflower,
Daimono
so
has
it's
a
alright
very
here.
sexy furry right now. And Taco,
Oh yeah, we got
inside
it.
the Taco.
Mum retested me
It's
and my
taco-ception.
brother is still positive. My sister and my dad are going to get
Feel good.
retested soon. Okay, cool.
Nice.
Taco inside of
Hopefully
Taco.
nothing
there
bad
we go.
happens because of it
That's
then.
not bad.
That's a little scary,
There you
man.
go.
So,
There's Tanuki.
yeah.
Yes, for those who are here.
Tanu, are you gonna play with us tonight?
Yes, I
We'll
am.
check
I've
it.
actually
We'll
just
check
got
it.
it time. So, hold
So
up.
we got.
I felt like chat was
I'm
missing a
pretty
bit of
sure.
British
I
today.
feel like I typed that in wrong.
Man, it's about bloody time.
I know. It's about
definitely-
that.
Oh my god, I love how you say I know.
What, me?
It's the best, right? It's so
I
cute.
know. It's
I know.
very,
I love it. I love
very
it when they say
accentuated.
I know. Yeah. I don't know, because like, someone said to me, "Are you sure you ain't got an Australian accent?" I thought, no, that's not my
No.
job.
Well, I get the reverse. It's they ask if I've got a British accent. I'm like, no, definitely not.
No.
We can do this. We can do this.
And I got
Twinkle really wants
multi
this.
updated now with
First one to get the bonk.
Alright, there we go.
Yeah, we're better at least. Yeah, I'm really glad to hear that, Gary. That's really scary. I didn't realize. I knew you guys were sick, but it was like,
Try this again.
I've kind of been assuming that people when they're getting sick aren't. Ooh, it's in.
Yeah, we all gotta kind of look out when we were getting sick.
So go check all those great people out. We just added Riku to the party.
Oh yeah, I have to update Riku. You're Aussie? I am Aussie. As in, like, people think that I'm British for some reason. Sometimes I've been like overseas and been asked that.
It's because your Aussie accent is very popa. Is the best way I want to say it? Like you speak very popa.
Yeah, I would say a lot of people from the Melbourne area definitely sort of have that. With our accent is just a bit bland.
No, I'd say it's proper.
Proper? I don't know if it's proper.
Like,
It's a bit posh. Is
you
that
know,
what you're trying to
it's
say?
not- It's not very Crocodile Dundee.
Oh shit! I might be in. Okay. Charged
Are
with
you in
Rocksteady.
danger?
Hold on, I'm just trying to get the ID. Hold on.
I always grab an ID from somebody else. Typing it.
I'm grabbing it from.
I love you guys getting the ID though, because it's yeah, as in,
Daimono.
I get what you mean. as in,
Yeah, I just
for
like
the bot and
copying
stuff.
and pasting off of somebody off the stream. instead
Thank
of
you for the follow,
manually typing it.
Blight.
Crocodile Dundee. Like
How you doing today?
exactly, Neko.
Feel free to jump on
See,
in. We've
Neko
got heaps
is
of room,
our
guys.
Crocodile Dundee Aussie. Daimono, the other voice you hear on here, is our Popa Aussie. You should make sure to
Proper
check him out
Aussie.
as well, Neko. If you want to watch the multi, you can watch all 4 of us. Tanu is just getting online right now. She's our Brit.
Yeah. I'm
We are
fucking
Team
Brit, but I want
Sapphire
to
Stardust.
please stop my jump now.
It's yellow again.
Alright,
See, look, see,
Spin.
Daimono, someone just had to follow you because you're a buff Palico.
I had to follow buff
See?
Palico.
See, look what I did to you. You're all like,
This is not normal. I've got like an inflated outfit on right
I
now.
make it happen.
Thank you for the follow,
brought-
Lady
I
Necromancer.
brought D-Light to you.
Necromancer. Oh my god, I got that
The
wrong.
chest was out and everything.
Does a Necromancer raise cats, or is it like
But
not from the
Neko,
dead? But
how was your stream going last night?
The 6HOR. Oh no, I'm getting a message. Oh shit. Oh no.
Get that buff
hopefully
Palico
it's
gives
not
you
the
exactly.
net type error.
Not only does he have the sexy accent, but also he's got that
Them pecs.
them beautiful pecs.
This isn't looking good. Hey guys! Good morning, Tina and Sassin! Hey guys. Okay. For
Is your-
some reason, I'm
Is yours
getting
correct,
the
Daimono?
What's that?
319. Oof.
6HLR TZ7I
It should be correct. Everyone else got in.
lowercase YL.
Hopefully it's not breaking. Did I type it wrong?
No, it might be just be Monster Hunter playing up because you know like what happened before with arcade and stuff. They couldn't get in, but some people
Yeah.
could, so maybe that's happening again.
If it's giving you, which error is it giving you?
The 61907. I think that might be the NAT type. Possibly.
Yeah, I think it might be. Maybe someone's joined and it's preventing others from joining. Or maybe we might have to make 2 sessions.
Ah.
Oh, hold up! I've got an idea. All right, hold on, folks.
You've got an idea? Lovely.
Proper job.
A very proper job. Doing wonderfully.
Oh my god,
quite
Tanuki.
well. You get to hear my bad
What's
British
becoming
accent.
British exactly?
Bad British accent, Lady Necromancer. It makes me feel proper.
Tanuki, have you watched the Paddington Bear movie?
I did. I love the Paddington Bear
Oh,
movie.
I
It
love
made me cry.
Paddington.
I know. I'm shocked just how good that movie was. I only just recently
Have
saw
you never
them.
watched it?
No, I hadn't. And
Oh my
what's
God,
funny
that
about
movie
them
made
was
me cry
I felt
so
like I
much the
hadn't
first-
watched like a proper British movie. Like it just like is in it's meant to be about British culture sort of thing in a while, and it was
Nice.
it kind of was like, oh shit,
That's
this
right,
is a bit of a British overload going on here.
If I can't get in, I'll just start a new session. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's still stay in chat and talk with us because, you know,
Oh yeah, no, I'm not leaving chat. No.
leave us.
I love you guys way too much. Unless
Yeah,
you want me
exactly.
to like, unless you're like fuck off Tanu, then I'll be like, alright, okay.
Fuck off, Tanner.
I'm playing, guys.
We would never
I know
say
you
fuck off, Tano.
I
I
did.
know. No, sorry,
I
it
know
was a
you
bad
did
joke.
because you're just a tsundere. When
Yeah,
everyone
yeah.
says
Tsundere.
fuck off, Tano, it actually means please love me about how
Twinkle.
longer.
Please love me.
I see how
and
this
milk
is.
juice.
Drink
Super
all
high.
of my milky juice, lad.
See if this
Yeah,
will
you ended
work.
up raiding
ready?
Irene, right?
No,
Neko?
still get her message.
Oh,
Oh, the streamer I
Does
follow.
Twinkle know how to? I love how much height you get from that. Oh, hello.
Should start off with a warm-up hunt. Not that I need a warm-up hunt, but I was playing on PS or PC earlier.
Free head pats. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I just had a bit of tech issues, but it's okay. It happens.
You've got this. You've
Grow
got
up.
this.
Just have a backup plan. Oh yeah, I need to do something first. Hold on.
Oh, just FYI, Prince and Tanner, I'm probably going to finish up in 30 minutes or so. I'm going to have an early one today.
Okay, we gotta get a hunted together, Daimono.
Hold on.
Yeah, I'm in the
You know
middle
what
of...
No.
What is this quest called? The final quest.
I know what Prince wants to do.
You know what that means, Daimono?
What?
Sparrow, how you doing?
Not monkey, that's for damn sure.
Come on. Monkey with
There's
me,
no
Daimono.
point doing monkey, it's just a big waste of time.
Just monkey with me. Spank the monkey with me, Daimono.
No. No monkey.
Daimono. Guys, Daimono's being mean to me. He's not gonna spank the monkey with me.
Oh,
Oh, isn't it sad? Like, it's Valentine's Day, Daimono.
wait, is it today?
For the whole day.
It's Valentine's to me, yeah.
It
It should be, yeah, is it Valentine?
it
What time is it
for
for you
the
now,
holiday.
Tanuki? I assume it
Spank
must
a monkey with
be
pizza.
12-ish or so.
Oh my gosh.
That's
No, it'd be 4 a.m. because you guys are 12 hours behind me.
Give him a red envelope.
I just realized just how late it is for doing.
Actually, I will admit I woke up at midnight because I've worked my sleep cycle since the Little Nightmare 2 release.
Hey, what time is it over there for you, Tanu?
5:30 in the morning.
Wow. You woke up at midnight, you said?
Yeah, I woke up at midnight.
I love that me and Twinkle are pretty in sync here. Nice to see great swords that play like you do.
Morning, dude. Morning, guys.
Great Sword plays this insane. And Tanu's still getting through the story, so make sure you support her
Sleepy?
Yeah.
and hit her up so she can get the end game and then continue to play. But
I knew that was
you are
coming.
Getting Rise, right, Tanu? You are going to be playing
Yes,
Rise.
I am.
No one ever lets
Yep.
me wake up.
What was that thing about the poll thing, Prince? I got so lost. Like, I went to take the medication, suddenly came back and I had like a whisper, like, "Can you put a poll up, please?" I was like, "Wait, what?" Like, what was going on?
Yeah, no worries. They were joking. They were pretty much joking because the joke was that the early part of the night, Shen and Governor couldn't get any, couldn't win any of the red envelopes. And when they finally did, it was a Steam game, and they don't do Steam.
Oh. Did you get through all your prizes, man, or?
Yep, I got through all the prizes.
Wow.
And I surprised him in the middle of the night at around the 6-hour mark because I originally advertised I was only giving away 1 copy of Rise.
Hmm.
I'm giving away 2.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I was gonna participate.
So I gave 2 copies of Rise away, 1 to Ian and 1 to Pammy.
What is Spears? What is this game about? Have you?
And Mr.
Hang on.
Mr. Shen Long here
Do you
got,
know-
like, all the money.
Hang on.
once.
What is Spears? I've got a video
Shen
for you.
Long
Give me
got,
2 seconds while this thing
Got
spawns.
$35 worth of PSN credit and a $10 eShop card.
Always be sin, Faith. Always be sin.
I've got a video. I've got a video for you.
The Novian got the Xbox card, at least, yeah.
Got a video for you,
That's
Waddy.
$10 well spent. That's a DLC, bro.
I might actually play this on stream. Hang on. I kind
you
of want to
homie.
play this on stream, but we're about to have a monster spawn. Give me a sec.
Like, Shen and I are gonna bully the fuck out of this,
Where are we?
nerd because he needs to die.
Can't go wrong.
Yep, you did pass on 2 PC games, though. That's the thing.
Pause the music.
You literally can't go wrong with warming up a nerd.
Y'all need to get Steam, yo.
Yo, I seen this one time. It was on the level up
It
stream.
might be too quiet.
Nergy was like attached to the wall, like trying to get away from them. It looked like
I love Demo's face.
it was funny.
Oh, glitching in. Gotta love it.
So upset. How you doing, Waddy? Welcome on in.
But how's your day been, Tanu?
Ow.
It's been wonderful.
Whoa, there's a Kezu
So
sticker. I didn't know there was
wrapped up
Kezu
for
stickers.
FF14. Practice real.
Wendy's
Lovely,
introducing
lovely,
capitalism
lovely.
to the server. I don't like the sound of that.
I made the mistake of
think I'm
creating a
against
new
this.
FF14.
What do you mean?
character
You adding?
off
We're adding
Yeah.
shops and stuff?
So
Wait,
no,
are you gonna make a new FF14 character for the... Okay, wait, you have to make a new... You have to pretty much start the class from the beginning every time off, if I remember correctly.
yes and no. I mean, you can actually like make purchases to actually pay for like whole skip
Yeah,
throughs.
and then put the
but, like,
music back on. I just
do I
realized
wanna
we
spend
have no
that money
music
on that,
currently.
Or do I want to spend it on like pretty outfits and things? So yeah, fashion all the way.
Pretty outfits and things.
Ow.
That's the true end game
Ow,
of...
music.
the true end game of Final Fantasy 14 is glamour.
Yep. Glamour, go home. That's my policy.
I've had my glamour for I don't know 3 expansions. I really haven't changed it much.
I'm not both. Sure.
I love my glamour.
Yeah,
we got them
my
out.
best friend into FF14. I'm like, yes, you're gonna get into it. Yes.
Roar. Sure, that roar, you're being a pain in the ass.
It's a really hard time to get into it right now though, because just leveling is long. If you can't like hold on during all of the story, the base 14 experience is quite a long one.
It really is. Like, I tried to start a Black Knight, and I wanted to learn how to tank, but
Oh, you know
could
what?
not get through having to re-level it.
I'll be
Yeah.
completely honest with Hank. The only thing that
That's why I
frustrates
just
me.
ended up going back to Dragoon, which was my class.
Warlock! Hey Warlock, thank you for the raid.
No, I was gonna say,
How you doing,
the only
man?
thing I get frustrated with
Rainbow, can you
Tank
give a
is,
shout
like,
out to
if
Warlock?
You miss like one person or
I've,
one enemy,
I built a
you
shop.
get
I just
punished
have to
for it,
add
and it's
items to the
like,
prices. Oh, okay, cool.
bought this
I
game?
do want to have a shop. If you have your like how your sorting system is, that would be really good for
Wait,
shops.
almost?
Welcome in,
You're
Warlock.
enjoying us in the
What are you
mud.
doing, man? Also, hey Gormu, you're a buff cat, I'm a chubby cat. I'm a cat that's been knocked about.
See, that's why I picked Dragoon, because Kane is
Wrong-
one of my
wrong
favorite Final
person.
Fantasy characters. So
Wrong
I knew
person.
that when I got into it with Heaven's Ward, and I was like, I'm gonna be a Dragoon.
But Gormu, you got a shout out.
This is Jenna mentioned. What's your thoughts on Doom Eternal?
I don't think
Well, they always make, like,
that
the swordsman kind
Gormu
of
streams.
the protagonist of Final Fantasy games. I'd love to see a Final Fantasy game where a Dragoon was the main protagonist, you know?
Yes.
This is gonna hurt.
I'm assuming you were doing Pokemon Warlock. Have you been still doing the
You son of a bitch.
I can stream? Wish I can stream?
That's kinda
Everyone
why I
should be able to
liked,
stream.
One who, is
It's
gonna
very
do this,
accessible now.
here soon.
It's one of those things that it's
Watch
like
out,
it's
That's why I really
It's
liked
very
the
easy for
Heaven's
people to
Ward,
stream.
because I
You
felt
saw
like I could be a
nothing.
Dragoon that was the main character, because
nice.
the main character amount.
We did it.
My
Good
game.
work, everyone.
Well, I just got stoned, but I was like, yo, I'm gonna weeb out now.
I felt like Tidus. I could be like, this is my story, and I am gonna tell it to you. Ha 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 ha!
God.
She did that way too
I only
well.
heard the
wasn't
end of
following
that.
it.
Poor
Oh
Gladness.
yeah, when did people learn that Tank Nuki? Oh yeah, I had one healer bitch at me, and class came in the chat and was like,
You just
"Shut
gonna keep
up,
tossing me
shut
around,
up." I was
Grandma?
What?
You're just gonna keep tossing me around?
That's not me, that's Twinkle. Twinkle's picked up my skills. The challenge is on, it's the... Oh, shit.
Punch you.
Hey guys, everybody in the chat, want to join in?
That's what Flinch Free is for there.
Ah.
Papa.
No,
I mean, I
no,
know I
Twinkle,
have to
please.
wear it
No.
because I'm a longsword main.
Twinkle's in that part of the rotation I can't win.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Oh, I didn't see the arm.
Funnily enough, I'm playing that game right
You just
now.
laugh will
Mimi
haunt
shit
me
aside, I
forever.
actually really like it. Wait,
Sorry,
which
Gina.
game?
The laugh will haunt you forever.
Yeah, that's what James said.
Are you playing... I assume you don't mean Monster Hunter Ray Ray. I think you
What about
mean
Tank
Final
Nuki?
Fantasy X
Picture Tank Nuki and get shirked. I need that on a
or
shirt.
14.
Love Tidus laugh.
I absolutely love
It's one
10.
of my top
10's
3
really
favorite
good.
laughs.
I played it on release, and it was one of those magical moments because it was so different. That jump onto the PS2 and getting graphics like that, crazy. You know the ha 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 ha. I think I wonder if
4.5
people
minutes, not
realize
bad.
that meme
We could probably
is
do it
actually
faster, Chad.
Titus wasn't serious. That's not Titus's laugh. It's a deliberately silly laugh. Sometimes I'm not sure if people know that,
Go to destruction,
but
4:30.
yeah.
I'll do this one. Hold up. Is there even in my session right now?
Alright, we did it. I think I've completed all the quests. Now, let's go outside and hand it in. I don't know if there's one after that. Is that the last one? I think that's the last one. We run this town.
That's
Unfortunately,
what
we can
we're
only get
waiting for
one
here,
ticket
Chad.
from that because of the fact that it's
The longsword
a...
supremacy.
the issue is that you have to fight so many
Gunny.
monsters.
Long sword is down.
Oh, we got Warlock.
Tommy, are you gonna stick with longsword?
Sorry, it's
for
so
Rise?
quiet.
You
I have to
think you
fix
can
WAP.
Yes.
Fix WAP. It's on my list.
The long sword's a part of
Been
me.
very
I'm
busy
a part
recently.
Of it. Like,
Think you're gonna try to learn other weapons?
I just got a silver crown.
How you doing, Warlock?
don't you remember where we did the saxophone squad on that demo? I quite like that one. Oh yeah,
You've
guys,
completed
did you get the
we
payout for
run
the
this
demo?
town? I knew you from the start, but still, you're
The
amazing.
item
As long as
payout
you're
for my
here,
side
I'm
work,
telling the
my
old
side
man
rise.
every update he
The
sends
item-
back to the
Was there a
guild
thing
better
that
say
you-
the work here is
Yeah,
done
I
flawless.
got an email and it said like.
Now, if you
follow these
excuse
apps,
me,
like,
I'm not.
potions and,
I'm
like,
gonna go
make
brag to
things
everyone
and
here
stuff like that.
about the feat you just pulled
Wait,
off.
you guys
Oh,
did it.
before you do, here's this for you.
Oh,
As long as you have
Round
your save on
scarf.
there. And it's not like I'm gonna play
Oh,
the demo again until the next
fuck.
demo round. I got kind of burnt out on running Monster Hunter Rise.
Oh no, I forgot about this part.
Oh, that's fair.
Well,
Fair.
I forgot about that.
Intro
All right,
is
we're gonna
quite
have to
hard,
talk
but
to
it's
everyone
only 2
eventually at
missions,
some
isn't
point.
it? So-
Mm-hmm.
Whap 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 whap.
But Mitsune armor.
I love how in One Piece everybody's laugh is. I know that boy. That's one of my favorite things.
So bad. It's so pretty.
Do, do, do,
The
do, do, do,
females,
do.
Like.
Mama, there's a lot of really good ones.
The Mizu?
Hold on. One of my favorite
Mizu
characters is Perona,
It's so
so
pretty.
her laugh is just so good.
I want
It
it
is
like.
hands
Those
down one of my
catboy
favorite
muscles though.
ones.
I know everyone's pretty into it. I think Prince did a good
I'm
job
definitely
picking
wide
this
awake
one.
and my
It
reflexes
suits this
getting
body
better.
very well. Let's hope in the future I'm gonna get a PS4 and I can finally play World. Gomu, if you're getting a Switch,
probably
we'll probably
bored
you
and
can
startle
if
you.
you get
Oh.
Rise, you can join me in Rise. We'll
You
be
spit
playing
out
that
your beer by
very
accident?
soon.
Oh, Sparrow.
My dad might be able to beat up your dad, but my Palico will beat up your dad. Ace troubles.
Well, when you
Shit, yeah.
Daimono, what do you
There's
want
some
to hunt?
strong
I wanna get
ones.
some hunting with you.
I'm pretty down for anything. I just completed We Run This Town, so now my city is just full of question marks, exclamation marks.
Ooh, okay, so
Agree, you know, agree.
what we
Oh, you
need to
do it.
do is, and you don't want to hunt monkey with me because
No monkey.
you're mean.
Monkey, no.
They don't.
Damn, Twinkle's got some serious fashion going on.
Bad monkey.
You know we're gonna hunt Daimono?
Hmm.
I'm gonna post it up right now.
It's monkey or monkey related,
Or has
it's
a
not-
monkey in it.
or has
It's
a
not
monkey in
related
it.
at all, Daimono.
Why do I not believe you?
No, it's not.
Furious
It's not
monkey? I
related at
know.
all. It has nothing to do with the monkey.
How we doing? I'm doing pretty good.
Jump in this quest, Daimono.
I do not have the time for Fates of Black. You know this.
Dude,
There we go.
it's one hunt.
No,
I
that.
really
You can
can't.
do it.
Heck yeah, Gino.
We
I have
can
to
get
finish
that
in
done
like 20
15
minutes.
You guys.
15 minutes. You mean cart in 15 minutes?
We can get it done in 15 minutes. Trust me.
No.
We're good at this game, Daimono.
Not from the last attempts
Daimono,
we've
have
seen of you
faith,
guys.
have faith.
Everyone karting last time.
Oh.
We're good at this game. See, Taco and Twinkle are in it. Daimono.
No, I can't. I really can't. Not today, Taco. Taco, Prince.
Fine.
I'm getting a cool edition for $40 for Rise with a cool
Then
set.
we
Yeah,
will
that
do,
some of the stuff you get with Rise looks really good.
What that man was
I
gonna
brought
say
pink
Tano,
hair
was like,
dye
"Yo,
because I'm
that's a huge
special, but I don't know if I'll
compliment,
regret it or not. I always worry
Sparrow's
about
like,
hair
I
dye,
believe
whether
in
it'll
you.
get a funny one. Warlock,
Good
it's
voice.
now, they're now under blurps. Just so you know. I actually have to fix one because someone spammed a little bit earlier, which I wasn't too
It's all
chill
good.
with.
Try not to faint on this one because it's one faint.
Oh, that's interesting.
This quest I'm about to post up.
Got a little icon called Hike,
And
Trink,
it's
and
20 minute
Depth.
hunt.
I never faint. I don't know what you're talking about.
But
You
yeah,
got
guys,
this.
if you want to join in the session, it's exclamation mark session.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay,
Just
guys.
so you guys, if you're just jumping in, I probably only have about like
If
20
not,
minutes
go over
left
to
because
Prince's
I have
Daimono
to.
screen
I have some
and
plans for
press
the rest
80.
of today.
If anyone wants
But,
to do safeguard, that'd be good.
We got
thank
two
you for
sessions
joining.
going on at the moment, guys.
Been a quite a chill day. So yes, and we'll also be
endgame
finishing the.
session
We'll be doing the
and
Ender Dragon tomorrow. So if you wanted to see some Minecraft
early game
endgame,
session.
I'll be doing that. As much of a shit show that might be.
Yeah, it's probably a good balance actually, because in case we get any like people join a community that's quite
In the
into
forest?
games, so that's
Yeah.
probably
I don't
a
even
good
know where
balance.
this spawns.
Maybe we can start a tandem queue at a good time then.
I think that sounds like a fantastic idea.
Oh my god, Gormy. Thank you for that. I will do that
I've been counting it down.
right after I
Oh, in
finish this
download.
quest.
Okay, Dan.
Get up the
I have
buff
to
cat
make
up.
sure that I send you off to your girlfriend in the best possible way.
Oh, apparently I gotta go do workouts now as well. So, hang on. I'm gonna grab all my shit. And I'll meet you guys at the monster. I'm gonna be right back quickly.
Not down to your Lord and Savior.
Oh no! I have to return to a Kelby as well.
Yes.
Alright, workout
Oh,
time.
it's freaking.
You're wearing the
Lord
vampire
Kelby,
outfit.
Demon Lord Kelby Sama is here for you, sir.
Oh.
He's ready for you. I am horny and ready
Oh,
because
no.
I am a
Here you go,
Kelby.
chat. I'm gonna be right back very quickly.
Oh my god.
You're laughing. You just did that catch you by surprise?
I'm not expecting that prince. I just came an ambush.
I love that. It's like my top 3 favorite laughs now. So now it's you know the Joker, you and Titus laugh. You are just a step above. Ha 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 ha! Love it.
No, I just like this. Since I just saw that, I just looked at my microphone like, did I just hear that? Oh my gosh, that threw me up in a good way. Oh my gosh, I'm crying.
Get up, I'll give you a salad. I actually like salads, Gorby.
Yeah, we gotta make sure that.
Oh, now I'm really warm.
For his lady.
I realized that I actually did some push-ups just then, and my shoulders kind of weird jank today. Oh, that was probably not best
Yeah, I think
to
my
do that.
favorite is, like, stream for everybody because
Thank you, Gormy.
quite a few people are really down about today. Valentine's Day, so I thought, hey, you know what? I'll give them an extra stream.
Let's bring myself back.
I just waited for the free chocolate, cheap chocolate afterwards.
Good workout. Good workout, chat.
Yeah,
It's like
I never.
that's like Halloween.
All right,
Just
let's find this monster.
Either the day of Halloween, like the night.
That's not what I wanted to do at all.
The night of Halloween or the day after, you get some cheap candy.
Yeah, we were just talking about that before in chat. Oh my god, I don't know why that didn't come up as a notification, but Code Warlock,
Like
thank
anything
you.
that's holiday related,
For
you can get like
Subbing with your
like,
Twitch
get it
Prime.
afterwards the holiday, like for real cheap. Or the
Appreciate it,
day
man.
of.
How has streaming been going, man? Have you been enjoying it?
Or an actual live one for cheap, because that would be gone, wouldn't it? By
Then work out. I'll give you a salad afterwards.
that was my time. It's just
I did a 6 month.
Extra stats. Don't kill them on purpose.
Hang on, what?
Get involved in the fight.
What? No, hang on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Warlock, did you just sub for 6 months?
Well, I think
Why
so
you
much.
ready
My
to
thing
go?
does not tell me how long people do it for, which
Yeah.
kind of pisses me off. But
Hold on, I'm just going to
if that's the case, holy shit, dude. For real?
On Twitter,
That's
there
insane.
was-
Thank
was
you.
a very meaty.
I really
There we
appreciate
go.
it.
There we go.
Hi. Kazamades. Oh my god, thank you, man. I'm about to get dived by a dragon.
Right, well, that's so hard I broke my stream. That's pretty cool.
This is a Tempered Rune. I don't know why we're doing Tempered Rune. It must be for gems. That was a bad charge. Dude, I appreciate it. I promise I'll make the next 6 months amazing. I'm really
It's
looking
true.
forward to in a few
Every
months'
day
time
should
when
be
all my
Valentine's
stuff
Day.
starts, like all my commission stuff gets kicked
Well,
in.
if it's not every day is
And we'll have a
Valentine's
whole
Day
heap of
in a
new shiny
relationship,
things
I'd
to look
say
at.
there's a problem.
That is true. Not every day in a
new
relationship
shiny
is Valentine's
face.
Day. But at the same time, it's like
Well, I mean, like, kind of like focusing on a relationship that's
relationships
healthy.
are hard. Who should be dating during a fucking pandemic, anyways, right?
Oh no, I've been single for years, and the only reason is because I'm too lazy.
Last 4 years has been great.
You've been single for
Expect-
years.
the last,
you've been lazy.
last 4 years.
Yeah, no,
Last
I'm
4
just too
months
lazy
have
to
been
go to
great.
bars and
Expect
fuck
nothing
around.
less for the
Together
6.
with my
Thank you,
girlfriend
man.
at the beginning of the-
Your faith
beginning of the
fills me with much
you know.
joy. Oh my
At least
god.
you-
I'm still tired from that workout.
Bro. How's it gonna say?
I didn't go overboard today. Sometimes I do too much too quickly. And I slightly regret it.
Dating is a pain in the ass.
Butt Gamer, hey Butt Gamer, how you going?
Answer your question about this. It can be pretty grindy.
Cool.
Oh,
You do a lot of everything, but the one thing about it is that when it comes to grindy games, it's less about the length of the grind and more about how satisfying the end game loop is. And
I have a weird feeling you weren't trying an innuendo there, and it sounded so much like an innuendo.
what? It's a very satisfying end game loop. It's just like you're satisfying.
It doesn't matter
end game loop,
how you
Daimono.
use it, as long as they're satisfied.
Exactly. It doesn't matter how you use it as long as you're satisfied. So
Why, you been
it's-
hitting the
it's got a
gym?
very satisfying end game loop, which is why even at MR999, and I have over 5,000 hours for Monster Hunter World across all.
I'll give you a salad for an award.
I'm still
Oh, I
playing
love
it
a salad right now.
because
I'm actually really hungry.
It's a very
Straight after I
satisfying
finish this,
end
I'm
game
gonna go
loop
get
game.
lunch. Not lunch, dinner.
That's kind of what it has over.
Me and my girlfriend are
other
gonna go
kinda honey
and have
games.
a special Valentine's dinner,
Daimono's always thinking
and
we're
looking
dirty.
forward to it.
You know, he likes to deny it, but he knows deep down inside, you know, that the horny runs deep.
I just like that you were for a moment there having a serious, and then it was just like, I'm so broken hearing Prince now. I was waiting for the punchline.
At Broken Daimono, he always looks for the horny punchline, and when it's not there, he makes it up himself.
If you go to other people's
It's okay,
chats,
Daimono.
you might find that there's some
I
emotes
did turn you into a really
specifically
buff
for
furry
me that
Oh my
related to me being a menace, and it's not me. You guys do it. It's not me.
You, not a menace, Daimono.
I'm not a
You
menace.
realize
It's
that
true.
you are just as degenerate as we all are here, right?
That was a good dive because that could have been bad.
What?
Good raw.
I mean, when you think about it, Daimono,
Oh, talk.
oh,
Damn it!
Alright, I probably have time for one more.
Oh, Prince is great. If guys, if you haven't already, please drop Prince follows. Love eating Daimono into these guys.
we'll try one more attempt.
Lovely, lovely streamers.
God damn.
Oh, shut.
Always recommend the best.
Taco died on that one, so Taco's job is to eat for safeguard.
I'll just bring a shoddy.
Or eat for safeguard.
Yeah,
Ooh, I
I'll
like
eat for
drums in
safeguard
this.
and bring a shoddy. If I can get insurance.
This song's actually got quite a good energy. I
What
like
if you
this.
can get insurance?
This
and,
radio has been interesting. You
safeguard?
get a lot of different types of
That's happened
like
before.
rock in this.
No, that's true. That's true.
Your boyfriend just added you on Steam, and my Steam name is Myers Boyfriend. Since he just messaged me saying it like,
You know what's crazy,
if I
chat?
cover the Urs in
As
your
an
name,
old
it looks like it
metalhead,
says my
it's weird to
boyfriend
think about how
instead.
there was like there was just a point in my life where it was headbanging was just a normal thing. You build up that neck
That is a
muscle
cute dork
for
to me,
headbanging,
Gabriel.
and I can't do it anymore.
Okay. Oh, that
Yeah,
was
I think
actually
it'd
my
mess
last
me
one of
up.
That one. So we are gonna do a. We got 2 things on this one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, actually, I have one more on that single thing. But
Japanese metal is awesome too,
the one
dude.
that has more.
I've talked about
Go
this
to the
before.
rock
I
band.
love Japanese metal. Probably not so much the screamo stuff. But I'm not really a big screamo fan. But fuck, the mid 2000s to like 2010s metal, Japanese metal scene was dope. It was so good. There's so many amazing bands, and some of them were mainstream. So there was a lot of it, and you got focus on it. There's some really good stuff.
mostly, you know, actually, cause
Never
that
showed me the
that
video,
I need to
Savage?
bring
Oh, you
up
didn't see
something
it. Hang
else
on,
for Daimono.
hang on. I linked it, Waddy, but you might have missed it. Here you go.
My shotgun.
That's for you. I've talked about this one before. I try not to talk about Debo too much because I think he's a person that might
Not
not have it too.
Oh,
Happy about him, but he's pretty funny. He's pretty funny. He don't take anything he says seriously. He loves rubbing people the wrong way.
Yeah, that's a helm. It's
When I
just-
heard the
it's just a
second
helm,
OP for
so
Death Note, I got
I'm
woke
just
as
fucking
fuck.
with Daimono because it scares
Is
him.
that the
They're all human characters.
Zetsubo Billy?
Daimono, I am the darkness now.
I am the captain now.
Oh,
Look
guys,
at me,
it's
look
got
at
this
me.
before you, man.
I am the darkness now.
Shit, I'm actually having
Yeah,
a
it's
mental
just-
blank. The person who did the Death Note opening, who is... Because I listened to them before they did that opening. Oh, I'm having a mental blank.
Which death will be the first one or the second one?
Second one. Maximum the Hormone.
Yeah.
Fucking Maximum are sick. I don't know if they still do stuff. I haven't heard from them in ages because they're really adaptable.
I'll bring out Kulu, for instance.
They're actually considered not a metal band pure. They're actually a pop band.
Don't forget
They
to
actually do
right?
pop rock,
Yeah, so
and
you,
then they adapt.
You
Like
eat-
each album is so
you
different
eat
from the
before
others.
every hunt, and that boosts your stats before a hunt. You lose your
Yeah.
food buff when you faint in a hunt.
Oh.
You can faint.
Oh my
up to 3
God,
times
that
before you fail
Persian.
the quest for a regular hunt.
That's a chunky Persian.
Actually,
I love
it
that.
boosts your
I love his
stats
chin
at the
so
beginning
big.
of the hunt with items as well.
I remember the Maximum the
And then you
Hormone
get
from
to the
Freezer
hunt.
song.
Basically,
Yeah, see that was the
Monster
thing, Ray
Hunter,
Ray.
the way
That was
I like
weird
picture
because that
Monster
song's
Hunter
really old, and you probably know this
every
too,
single
man.
hunt's like a boss
Like
battle at
Maximum the
varying
Hormone
degrees.
did
Some are harder boss
Freezer.
battles than others, but
I don't
it's
actually know. It might be like a
essentially boss rush
2005
mode.
song. It's
There's
quite
not
old.
really small mobs
And
you
then
have to
it
go
being
through
in the
like
newest
other,
movie was just sort of like,
action RPG games.
that's pretty perfect.
There are
That
small
makes
monsters
sense.
out there, but they're
Pizza,
They're not,
pizza, pizza.
they're not really a challenge to small monsters. They're just there as kind of a distraction.
Nah, you
the
give 'em
large
kisses.
monsters
You
are
just
the main,
go
are
up,
the
give 'em little
main,
kisses.
prey that you're trying to go for. Kind of, yeah. Kind of a
Where are they?
precursor
Hang
to
on,
the
what are
boss,
these
but you're
from?
not
Are
fighting
they-
them. The
from
whole point of it
Pokemon
is to hunt down
challenges.
the large monster and take it down.
What is Pokemon Challenges, Code Walk? Is it a Twitch channel specifically
Indeed.
for like?
Whenever someone asks you what
Is
you
it a
do in
person
Monster
or is
Hunter,
it
I'm
like a group
you know what
entity
we
that's
do
run
in
by the
Monster
Pokemon
Hunter?
company?
We wear the heads of animals and chase our friends.
What?
while
I saw voice
traumatizing
chat
them.
switched. Did I do that? What was that?
And also hunt
No, it's
monsters.
a beautiful chaos.
I don't know what that was. The PS5 just did something. I don't know what that was. Am I talking into my controller now?
Then you
Controller.
have serious armor sets in here that actually look kind of cool.
Hey, Prince, where's the chaos or go home shirt?
The guy who does some amazing,
The Mexican.
amazing hardballs Nuzlocke. Right, that makes sense.
Beautiful.
Some of his emotes
Oh,
are
he
touch
found his
top
way.
notch.
Oh, I went to Camp 1. Rip.
They dropped the stuff right next to him too. Look at that. Hi guy. What's up, big guy?
It
Did you have
started out
Guinea
with
and
that,
Snooki?
It
Beautiful
sounded like it
twinkle.
could have been taken out of context so
Yes,
bad.
I
Yeah,
mean
I feel
bully
that.
monsters.
There's some, I will say, there's some really good emote artists out there on Twitch, and like,
And
it
if you
saddens
can,
me
I
when I
suggest getting
encounter
the
like
full
say
Iceborne
Twitch's
expansion
emotes are not
with the
very
base
good.
game, because
Especially even
the
like the
Iceborne
event
expansion,
ones, like
even though it
they
just
could get
adds
so
more to
many
the
amazing
endgame
ones,
story
but
and the master
I don't
rank
know.
hunts,
They just
it
kind of are a bit
changes
average.
exponentially the way the game is played, because mechanics that they added in master rank. Can I get one more turn? No, I can't. Mechanics they added into master
It
rank.
really is.
were,
Hoping to hit affiliate this year so I can start designing
Ooh,
something.
look at
Oh
that.
shit,
That
you're
was
not
actually
affiliate
kinda
yet, Warlock. Holy crap, guys.
they
Can you
added
do me a
mechanics into
massive
master rank
favor?
that,
Go
you
give
don't have in base
Warlock a
game if you
follow.
don't get the
He's an
Iceborne
amazing
expansion.
Pokemon streamer. There's a lot of challenge
But
runs
if
and
you
stuff
get
like
the
that.
Iceborne
I would really
expansion,
appreciate it.
You pretty much
I didn't realize
start
you
off
weren't
with all
affiliate yet,
mechanics
man.
in the very beginning.
Oh, guys,
28 followers at the moment, getting
There
close
are
though.
14
Yeah, that
weapons I
hurdle,
picked
getting
from.
over that 50
So that's
hurdle,
the joy
that
of
can
it,
be
is that
tough
I learned
sometimes.
how to use all 14
Especially
weapons, so
just
I am
early
pretty much
visibility
the
can be a
avatar of
hit or
Monster
miss
Hunter
thing
right now in our
with
group.
Twitch, I find.
Since I use all 14 weapons,
Ray, that face. I love that face.
and I made it a point to
Oh
learn
my
all
god,
the weapons.
Gormuse as well. Oh, there's JoJo ones in there.
And an analogy I like that someone said about Monster Hunter is that
Oh, I really like, hang on, which
with
one's
the
that one
weapons, instead of
Gormu?
thinking
It's
the weapons
called
as, like, different
Ollie
weapon
Happy.
classes,
I like
think of
Ollie
them as,
Happy.
like,
I like that a lot.
different characters in the fighting
Now I
game.
get why you sent that, thank you.
You're fine if you master just one character in a fighting game.
that's
Two
so
or three
cute.
if you'd like.
What do you do in Monster
But
Hunter?
each weapon plays differently. It's not like, you know, MMOs where the core
man.
combat or the core gameplay for the most part might stay overall the same depending on the weapon. Different
okay,
weapons
guys.
function differently, kind of like.
Those are
different
good ones. I
characters
actually
in
like
fighting
those ones. They're very anime. Oh, nice.
So you
And a
wouldn't
KO.
use. You wouldn't use tactics
one's
you
an
use to,
intense face,
you know,
Warlock.
to play as Ryu if you're using Zangief.
It's interesting because
Same
I
thing
actually
goes for-
prefer a lot
you
of
wouldn't
the
play a longsword
hand-drawn
like you
ones in the
play
photos.
Gunhead.
I'm not a big photo one. PogChamp's
man,
pretty
you
good, but
can't? Man.
You definitely
Oh.
should not put poison coat in your greatsword
what are
build.
you talking about?
Go.
Wait.
Oh,
It
sorry.
transitions really well into poison damage.
No,
Oh, no,
you
guess
gotta
what?
put two poison.
What, Gormu? The photo
That's
ones
true,
just
you gotta
aren't
put
my
two
favorite
poison
too, but
coats.
there are some just good. I think
Really
I think if some people have really good rubber faces, or they're very good at just pulling
do that.
like
Your question about
emotions
the
just
game
in
and the
general.
series.
Like think of
Shit.
Mike Byers or Jim Carrey, just how many expressions
need to
they
put a
pull, like that are just their face
jewel
alone does
on
it.
And
And I think some people that like have that as emotes as well can be really good. I think Lick Nuke is very good. If you guys haven't watched Lick Nuke, Nick's very funny, and he's got a bit of a
Essentially, we're
rubber
just
face.
like bullying this one
Dusk,
monster.
hey Dusk.
and this
I'm digging the
monster's a
charge
little bit
smash
more
that the hammer has.
challenging
It's
because
too
he's an Elder
cheesy.
Dragon.
Wait, in this,
So there's classifications.
The hammer's
of the
very good.
monsters, based on
Hammer's
threat
really
level.
fun.
Elder dragons
I have a
are
few friends that are
pretty
super
much
into the hammer.
the harder hunts in the game, the more challenging ones.
The hammer is probably my
But some of
backup
the lower
weapon.
tier
It's one of my
hunts,
backup weapons.
Are like Elder Dragon.
The golf swing
class,
swing's
I
very
guess, is
good
what I'm
too.
looking for, but they're not classified as elders.
No
Like the
ERP
Loki
mode.
that Daimono refuses
ERP.
to hunt with me.
Oh, I missed that one. That one's
it
pretty
from the
good.
rock
The
gang?
intense look. The text
Daimono,
ones are hard because they
you
have to
hunt
take up
monkey
so
with me
much
on my
space
birthday?
to be able to read the text as well. You have to, and you can only work with so many letters.
Daimono, would you hunt monkey with me on my birthday? Is that the extent of your love?
I guess so. I guess
Daimono, it's my
for your
birthday.
birthday, we can see a Rajang bum.
Okay, Daimono, it's my birthday.
Hello, Mo.
That's not how this works.
It's my birthday.
My birthday.
It's your birthday. Gonna party.
It's my
Oh,
birthday.
wait, okay, I'm
But I want it. I was making a Smeagol joke.
The Hammer and Rise looks so satisfying. It looks crazy. Oh, I really enjoyed the Hammer and Rise. I think that might be a good backup weapon if the
We love
Greatsword
hunting
starts
monkey
annoying
and
me.
Sparrow. I'll show you the Rajang hunt that Daimono refuses
The golf
to
swing
hunt
is
with me.
fine,
I'll
but
bring
unlike
Shen with
the
me, 'cause
two-hit
Shen loves
charge,
to
you
spank
can't dodge
monkey.
out of it. Yeah, I think that I think
Where are you going?
Yeah,
Big Bang and
Rajang
things like that are
is
really good.
one of
Whoa,
the-
Gormir. Wow, that person
I'd
has
say
a lot
one
of
the
emotes.
hardest,
Is that one
you
person?
know, non-elder monsters in the game.
Oh, there's the tail.
The golf swing deals more
tail
damage, so
You'd
it
say that,
balances
right?
out.
That Rajang is probably one of the hardest non-elder
I'll
monsters in the game,
later.
along with Joe.
Who
Yeah,
that?
sure.
Who was? Sorry.
You know, just post it in YouTube stuff, dude.
Like Rajang is one of the hardest non-elder monsters in the game.
Oh yeah, he always has
Yeah.
been. He's Furious is a terrifying
mean
monster in
double.
old
Furious
Monster Hunter.
especially. So, amongst that too, there's also, you know, there's a standard Rajang. Oh, he's already limping. Look at that. So, limping before 5 minutes. Ragang, yeah, Rajang.
It's all in one person.
Rajang is a monster
It'd be lovely to have that many emotes,
He's
guys.
based
I'm
on
not gonna lie.
Goku,
I'm actually commissioning a
basically.
shit ton of emotes, but I probably
basically
won't have enough
saying-
slots for them, so they will probably end up on the Discord. But
And he dead. With it.
that poor boy.
I love those kind of kills. That's perfect. Wait, that sticker is amazing, Twinkle.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one. I didn't know there was a Kezu sticker.
The Kezu sticker. Oh my god.
That was funny.
Actually, Sparrow, I'm gonna do a Rajang hunt after this. So you can see
In
what he
spite
looks
of
like.
me.
That was great.
He's my favorite. He's one of my favorite monsters to hunt in this game. Rajang and Kitten are two of my favorite
Yeah.
monsters.
Oh,
to
it's
hunt in
Wolf
this game.
Mother. Okay, I was literally
But no
about to
one
say
seems to
this
like
sounds like
hunting
Wolf Mother.
I can't.
Hang on. Okay,
That took me by surprise.
Wolf Mother is DMCA free? Question mark. That's in the Twitch radio.
No.
This is very strange.
Yeah, actually, I can explain that, Daimono. I did remember reading somewhere they did make license agreements with numerous like artists with like some record companies.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
interesting. Well, this might be funny for me on
Yeah.
YouTube, but we'll see.
Yeah, because they said they did obtain some license rights, but not all. That's what they said.
Huh. Okay. Oh, I gotta throw it on the maintenance.
Kieran.
Nice.
Oh, and guess what, Daimono? The game still hasn't given me my own earned earplug 4 deco.
Yeah.
It's like it's toying with me now.
I
I have every single deco that I've earned on my own, and the only earplug 4 deco I have is the freaking charity case that they gave me.
yeah.
That's
Well, it's
pretty-
so strange because it's like it's one of
And
those
another candy
situations.
medicine.
Simple.
There you go.
I also got another Expert 4 the other day.
Ooh. Can I have it?
See, the thing
Kiwi?
about Rajang, though, is that he's very easy to telegraph because he always attacks in a straight line. Even Furious Rajang, if you learn his moves,
Oh, those are. I
you'll
like
know how
those
to get
those
around
ones.
it,
Oh, they little. Hang on.
which
Oh,
I'm
she's got
going to
half
do
colours.
if
Is she like a
Shen
little
would like to
bunny
join me
girl?
from Furious
Yeah,
Jam.
she's like a little bunny girl, is she?
I will not be
They're
drinking
cute.
I know you will not.
Oh, that's a VR. Yeah, that one is a VR. That works. Like that's how some of my emotes were. Were like emotes based off like my actual avatar. I like Great Sword, Hammer,
Rajang
Hunting
is
Horn.
like
Great
a,
Sword is my favorite easily. I think
No.
Great Sword,
I
Charge
think
Blade, Long Sword,
from
Hammer.
Moon.
I think is probably my order of
Nice, that you're
most
proud
often
of.
than not. I
Yeah,
really
the
like
same
Charge
one.
Blade. It's really fun,
These are
but
variants.
it's
So there's
I have to
variant
think about
monsters
playing it. It's
based
not
on
one
the
of those
original
ones I can
ones.
just jump into.
So there's
Like,
variants
come
of
I just
existing
don't like
monsters in the
fighting-
game.
butthole monsters.
I know you don't
Alrighty,
like
my
fighting.
dude. Off to bed for me. Have a great day. You too, Cobalt. I'm actually
And fun
finishing up
fact,
now,
Rajang
so
is a
I'm
fully
gonna finish up
rendered
now. And I will probably send
I always like
everyone
to share that
somewhere.
fact with everybody.
Anybody who's playing Monster Hunter, when I'm in the chat, I always say, "Did you know that Regening is a fully rendered butthole?"
Yeah, did you know that Rajang
Did you
is a
know?
completely rendered butthole? Hano, did you know that?
Yes, because like as soon as you showed me, I cannot unsee it for months now.
Exactly.
So,
You can
I'm
never
getting
unsee
therapy
the-
now.
You can never unsee that. Yay, Twinkle is joining me. You can never unsee the chocolate starfish now that I've shown you.
That phrasing. There's always there's different phrasing where it's like you can say something, it's pretty clean, and then all right.
Go up to the next level, Daimono.
Like,
Anu, I don't think I really get to raid you often, so I might take this opportunity. So, I'm actually finished up
Do it.
now. To jump off now, but thank you all for joining me in hunts today. Guess we'll catch you all next week. We're getting very close to Rise, guys. Like countdown. It's like we're sub a month now, I think. Wait, am I wrong about that? No, 26. Almost sub a month. I'm getting very excited.
I actually want to do some crown hunting. For a
Oh,
bit.
really?
You're crown hunting.
You madman.
I kind of want to platinum this game.
Oh my gosh.
That would be rough, because I don't even have all the endemic life yet.
Yeah, it'd be brutal.
I
That's
don't.
a brutal grind.
I better head
Like,
off.
you know,
I'll
that's
catch
to
you
do
all
with,
later.
The sharpening, dude. I mean,
I don't know
Alright,
if Shen's
bye,
gonna join me. If
Sapphires,
Shen doesn't join me,
bye.
I'll just take Twinkle with it. Bye,
Bye.
bye.
you know,
miss
I
you.
actually recommend.
All right, let's finish on off and send everyone Tanu's way because I need to finish up. Let's stop that music. That dang music, kids.